make racisms now.
You need to start telling all kinds of racist stuff, dude.
Just
be racist.
Should I do the monologue from Cloaks too?
You should pick on the Jews, Matt.
Why are you saying that? Why are you saying that?
Kill Whitey, what?
That's cool. That is cool.
Hey.
That's a great thing about being Jewish. I'm not technically white.
We could always fill the next couple minutes talking shit about the Broncos.
Oh my God, no! Fire fucking Vance Joseph. Fire
Is our
John
audio
Elway.
working?
Yes, I am saying that out loud.
Oh my God, no! Fire fucking. How's it sound?
John Elway.
You're gonna offend people.
Yeah, it's working.
Is it too loud?
Dude, John Elway. Everyone thinks John Elway is the Lord and Savior. He's not. Broncos have gone 10-19 since Super Bowl 50.
Oh man,
2 minutes.
Gonna be a good night.
He's too busy selling cars and doing commercials and shit.
Now, another part of me is scared too that if we do fire John Elway, he'll actually try running for governor as a Republican. And he can win just by name recognition, and then oh my God, he's just as bad as Trump.
He fixed it.
Nice. Oh shit, I can't.
I don't know. He does have bigger hands.
Mm-hmm.
Does have bigger hands.
Because he can grab that football, you know.
You'd hope so.
I don't think Trump can handle a football.
He can handle balls,
and that's scary. That because we have him having the nuclear football.
Oh my God!
Oh my God!
That was great.
That was awesome. Yeah. I watched the Broncos lose 4 times, and then I stuck through it for the win, and then the second win, I figured what Elway did was kind of a good move. He went out a winner and opened up a bunch of car sales dealerships and just took his money and his sponsorship.
Take your money. Well, you got injured that game too. How bad was that?
Oh, God.
Little Miss Muffet sat on a puppet.
The Super Bowl?
Yeah.
Yeah, oh God, that was 90.
It was 99. It would
I remember
January
seeing that.
99.
They lost in 84, 88,
No,
79.
80, or they lost 77, 87, 88, 89.
That was it.
Yeah. Everyone forgets this. When the Broncos got demolished by Washington,
Yeah.
they were leading 10-0 at the end of the first quarter. Everyone forgets that.
Right.
Shit.
And
Six.
they literally went on and scored 55 unanswered.
What?
Or 45
Who's
unanswered.
in the chat?
I like it that the Broncos still the
Hey,
biggest.
it is 6 o'clock,
or
gentlemen.
biggest deficit.
Six, go live.
We are going live.
Go on.
There's no meaning to any of this. Get that son of a bitch off the field right now.
What are you talking about? I'm TV's Fred Durst.
I hate the press. I hate you, especially.
I'm regretting this already.
I'm the philosopher formerly known as Goldfish.
El Bongo!
Grab him by the pussy.
I don't know what that means.
This podcast may contain content and humor that most, if not all, will find blatantly offensive and possibly even demeaning. The viewpoints expressed during the podcast are strictly opinion, are merely meant for the sake of entertainment, and in no way expresses our true beliefs. We strongly suggest this be watched by a mature audience only. Viewer discretion is strongly advised.
Is everything working? Are we working? Here's the thing with using these kind of softwares. Like, they make you do a fucking update, just like your cell phone. And then they fuck up. They fix something that's good and make it worse. Why fix what's not broken? Is what I say. So it's being a little glitchy on the videos tonight, and we apologize for that. Hopefully everything else is working okay. Yeah. Otherwise, welcome to the Not Governed by Reason podcast. We're calling tonight's episode Great Balls of Satire. In Josh's mouth.
Yeah.
Yes. My name is Doug. I am one of your hosts. I will be one of your hosts. And how about you?
I'm just here. I'm just here so I won't get fined.
Yeah.
Okay, Sherman.
Yeah.
You get fined?
Or no, Marshawn Lynch.
Yeah. Yep. Feed me Skittles.
What is your fine?
Is it a sexy fine?
Yeah, it's a sexy. It's like a damn, you fine kind of
okay.
fine.
Yeah, you don't want me saying that to
No.
you. I don't blame you. Man, you fine, girl.
Damn.
Damn, son.
Yeah.
So we got a lot to cover tonight, but first we'd like to say, what were we going to talk about?
Kratom.
Kratom, right. There is a natural leaf out there called kratom. It's from a plant, or a tree, that is very closely related to coffee and valerian root. But it is being attacked right now by the FDA because it helps people. Is what the truth is. They're saying that they've had several deaths over it, but none of these deaths have been proven to really be from it. All of them had other shit in their system, like barbiturates and opiates mixed. So, anyways, I know a lot of people that this herb has helped. It specifically helps people who are opiate dependent or even alcohol dependent, and to get off of the things that they're on. It's a natural pain reliever. What else?
It works.
It works. Yeah, it works. So the DEA tried to schedule it last year, but they had such a huge uproar from lobbyists, different congressmen, and people that they decided to back off. Now the FDA is onto it. So if you think that people should have to be opiate dependent and not have an option that's natural, not dangerous, then I think you should contact your congresspeople.
Please.
Let them know. You don't think it should be illegal. Actually, encourage that there be research around it. That'd probably be the best thing we can encourage. But don't encourage them to get rid of this, because we're going to see a bunch of people go back to being opiate dependent, and not just pharmaceutical opiates. We're talking heroin, people.
Fentanyl.
I have seen people get off fucking heroin with it. No Suboxone, no methadone. They use this. And it's an herb. Natural leaf. So anyways, that's my preach for the little bit.
Preach.
Preaching.
Yes.
We have two of our favorite repeat offenders right here.
Oh, a
Absolutely.
repeat offender, huh?
Yeah.
Yes.
Awesome.
The repeat offenders here. We've got Kevin the Weather Pollock.
Welcome.
Oh, wait, me.
Welcome.
And Matt doesn't like our Facebook Chesler.
I don't know how.
Oh, you know how, man.
You argued with me that you did.
No, like you walked me through. I hit the like button.
And it followed.
No, it did end up, you did go back.
Okay. You got me confused. I don't know how this thing works.
Unless you're trying to watch porn.
Magic. I know how to use that.
That's the only time I know how to
Got
work
that
my
figured
phone.
out.
What's new with you characters?
Just working and
Twerking it?
smoking.
Oh, what?
Fucking-
We saw Justice League the other day. That was something.
Yeah, that was.
Oh my god,
something.
you see how bad they tried to CGI out?
Oh,
his
the
Superman's
first
mustache?
scene where his mouth is like.
So
Because Henry Cavill had to do reshoots with a mustache, and he couldn't shave it for a movie. So they had to digitally remove it with CGI, and they
And it
paid
looks
someone
so
like $1 million.
bad.
Yeah, it was.
yeah, it cost like $25 million.
Yeah, his mouth was seriously like.
Oh my god,
It was horrifying.
And to be fair,
That's
Justice
golden.
League is better than Batman vs Superman: Dawn of Justice, but that's comparing like a rolling dumpster fire just to a dumpster fire.
Do they both have Superman and Batman in it?
Yeah.
Justice League?
Batfleck.
I mean, Ben Affleck and
Batfleck.
Batfleck.
Yep.
Well, you
Batfleck.
just have to accept that if you have put Superman in any movie, it's just terrible for the story. Like as soon as he's in play, like, well, the movie's over now.
It's literally impossible to make a good movie with Superman.
Oh, exactly.
Because like the character Superman,
Christopher Reeves
as
is
I'm
my
wearing a
favorite
Deadpool
vegetable.
T-shirt. Oh, you're wearing Superman. Superman, because of his powers, is just like, okay, whatever. I can figure. Superman will just save the day. You already know what's going to happen.
Yeah.
So,
and even then, with like Kryptonian weapons and like catastrophic failure, it's like oh, it's the biggest weapon ever. Then the next movie, it's the biggest weapon ever. But it's Superman. He's coming back. Like spoiler alert.
Oh yeah. If you guys didn't get it,
die.
That's what the S stands for on his chest. It's spoiler alert. I win.
It's a river.
It doesn't stand for hope.
Yeah, it's a river. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I kind of fell asleep during it.
You did. You know, I was sitting next to this fool. He totally did.
Dude,
was I trying to cuddle with
my
you?
My brother almost fell asleep during it too.
We
watched it in IMAX.
Does he snore?
So, like, just to be perfectly real, since we're on this subject, I feel as though this movie was written by like Bluntman and Chronic, Jay Silent Bob.
Kevin Smith.
No, the character's Jay Silent Bob.
Oh, okay.
Like, dude, like
Smoochy
imagine like, she has
boogies.
a whip lady, and she like whips it, and like everything in there was just too campy.
I liked it, dude. All the crotch shots of Wonder
Oh
Woman.
no, that was good. That was
like the best part.
Dude,
But like,
Wonder
did you
Woman's the
understand?
best part.
toe.
Yeah, but like, did you notice how every scene was like pointing up and like her like in just legginess and like
I just wish they'd give her a different moveset. She's like John Cena. She has like the 5 moves of Doom, right? You know?
Nice. I like it.
And
Like how
Superman's like that too, though. He has like 5 moves of Doom.
the finger poke of doom.
Oh my God, Kevin Nash and Hulk Hogan, Hollywood Hogan back in the day. I watched that live.
I bet you did.
Like
You're
in
old as
person?
shit,
No,
man.
on TV.
Oh.
Watched it on TNT.
Shit.
Dude, we
Well,
were
that's
huge
not
wrestling
as
fans
exciting
back
as
in the
in
day. But anyway, I also think too, what's the reason of coming out with 2 DC movies in a year? Because Wonder Woman came out in May.
Fuck, was it that long ago? I
Wonder
felt like
Woman
it was
came
more
out
recent.
in May, and May or June, and then they come out with Justice League in November.
Well, didn't they have like a really good box office for Wonder Woman?
Yeah.
Well, yeah,
It
box
did
office.
really well.
Yeah, box off I think Wonder Woman's the highest grossing DC film,
Really?
other
Okay.
than like maybe Dark Knight.
I'm looking it up.
Yeah, look that up.
But so another interesting thing about Justice League is when the Amazonians come in, the Wonder Woman's people or fellow citizens or whatever, they completely
Dark
remade
Knight.
their costumes to make them look sexier and
Sexier,
stuff,
yeah.
even though they still had all the costumes left over from Wonder Woman.
Oh yeah, I saw like online.
And
they were,
like a lot of
comparing
people,
them.
a lot of people were
Yeah.
like, why? You know, they're like wasting a shit ton of money, but no, they had to make them slimmer and stuff. And
In
make them
China,
sexier.
Justice League is the highest grossing DC film of all time. But
That makes sense. Well, I've noticed that they've changed up like the writing style to like gear to that demographic. Because I noticed in
Here's
the movie
the-
they explained everything.
The American middle class is no longer the
Oh,
demographic for movies anymore.
No.
It's all geared towards China now. Example, Pacific Rim Uprising that's coming out in March.
2.
Yeah, the second one.
Yeah.
It's called Uprising. Totally, completely backed by Chinese backers.
Really?
Yeah.
No, that's not a surprise.
Yeah.
It's a mecha-
and also,
it's
if
a
you
mecha
want to
movie.
see a train wreck of a movie, The Great Wall.
I've heard.
Really?
Oh my God!
That is a great.
If you just want a movie just to turn your brain off and just watch The Great Wall. The fucking plot, horrible. Fucking Matt Damon, horrible.
I heard that's good CGI in it.
No, horrible
Really?
CGI. Horrible CGI. You literally, the way my brother described it, they spent way too much money on set pieces and way too little on CGI.
Oh shit!
But it's the highest, or it's the costliest film ever made in China.
All
But
right.
it bombed here.
I hate to cut this off.
Justice
We
League
have to stop talking about the movies for a minute and get into
Last
the real
Jedi
shit.
next Friday.
We'll talk movies again when we talk Boycott Hollywood.
Fair enough.
Not Last Jedi though. Can't boycott Last Jedi.
Yes, you can.
No.
Yes, you can. You don't have to. You don't have to, but yes, you can. So anyways, you guys know the rules, right? 1, 2, 3, serve.
To the death.
To the death. 2 out of 3. Throw it down.
1, 2, 3, serve. 1, 2, 3, serve.
You got it one, so you got one more.
Yeah, you got it.
1, 2, 3, sip. 1, 2, 3, sip. 1, 2, 3, sip.
Oh,
Kevin with the comeback.
Close.
Let's go with. And we'll come back to Hollywood. The Supreme Food Court.
The Supreme Food Court. So this guy, this is going to be a big conversation. We've got a couple of different things to cover on this. The first part is about a case that has been going on for a long time. That was based in Denver. About a same-sex couple that went to a baker to have him make their wedding cake, and he denied it by religious preference. And they took it to the state Supreme Court. The state Supreme Court actually ruled in their favor and said that he can either make the fucking cake or he could not make cakes at all. That's when the feds stepped in and said, we gotta hear this on this level, right? And now they're hearing it on a federal level in the Supreme Court as to whether this guy broke the law or whether he has the right to...
I wouldn't say break the law.
Not break the law, but you know what I mean. Like,
I mean, break the law necessarily means a criminal act was committed.
I shouldn't say it that way. I shouldn't say it that way.
Wasn't committed in this case.
But he might have offended some people. And so I think, in my personal opinion, that, I mean, this guy has a right to refuse service to anybody he wants. Also, it's an art. You can't force somebody as an artist to express something that they don't want to. Right? It's also freedom of speech. Art is a form of fucking expression in that sense.
So where's the line where's the line drawn?
If he has, so he doesn't just deny same-sex couples. He won't do them for bachelor parties. He won't do them for people who have been divorced. He won't do them for Halloween.
So he has to fill out like this fucking questionnaire for this cake, dude?
Well,
I'd tell him to go fuck himself.
Exactly. At that point, if I were in their shoes, I wouldn't want this guy to make my fucking cake.
Uptight about who he makes cakes for. But let him stay in his little fucking circle. Go somewhere else.
Like, unless this guy's cakes make you jizz in your pants when you eat the cake, there's always another dude.
There's always another cake maker.
Yeah. But I'm just saying, though, where's the line, though? Because you have to work. Okay, so let's say the Supreme Court rules in favor of the bakery. Says, okay, you can deny service. So now can it be starting like this? I just heard this on the radio actually coming up here. There was a restaurant. It's either in North or South Carolina, a barbecue restaurant that literally denied service to black people after the Civil Rights Act was passed. And they said, religious grounds. Freaking went all the way up to the Supreme Court, and the Supreme Court said, no, you have to, if you're a public business, you have to serve everyone. Does not matter what they are. Now, when you say that they can refuse service to anyone, that's like the whole like no shirt, no shoes, no service.
Right. I don't mean just that, but by preference as well. Like, as an artist, right? If it were, and they use this as a reference point. If it were plaster, let's talk plaster. If he was a plaster artist, a sculptor, and you went to him for something that was against his religious beliefs, he could deny you that, and you would have no right to sue him. As an artist, he does not have to express anything that isn't his beliefs, you know? He doesn't have to fucking do it for you. This is past history of this shit going on. He does not have to do that for you. If it were plaster, what makes a difference in a fucking cake?
What professions do you draw that line, though?
No, that's it exactly. It's the question of commercial versus artistic.
Right. I mean, there's a huge difference. Like, if this guy were a baker for King Supers, guy were a baker for King Supers and he did that,
he'd get fired.
Yeah, sue him. And sue him.
They fire him.
But it's not King Supers.
It's his own
business. He's an artisan.
Right.
He's an artist. He should be able to fucking do whatever he wants. If he doesn't believe in it, fine. I wouldn't want the guy making my cake if that were the case. If I were in these people's shoes, I fuck this guy.
But I'm just saying, though, like, but where is the the line? Because, you know,
I mean,
it's a lot of gray area
between like a bigger public entity. You know,
so we could all the way go back to when the Supreme Court said gay marriage was okay and basically legalized it in all 50 states, and you had that chick that worked for the state of Kentucky
refusing to do it
on religious grounds. Okay, and I think she's even still doing it.
Well, I think she got fired, if I'm not mistaken.
Or so, but like she ended up, like I read a story, something that was like $250,000 that the state of Kentucky had to pay to these couples. Shit. But like, so like, where's the line? Because at a personal level, yeah, anyone could deny anybody anything, right? But
we should set up
where's that line when it comes to a business level?
Right.
We should set up.
That's the catch.
That's the thing, is it's his own business, and he is an artist. It's a business as an artist. That kind of cake making is an artist. It's purely symbolic. A fucking wedding cake is purely symbolic, just like a fucking centerpiece of art. And so he I'm not saying it's right that he denied it, right? I'm saying that's his right that he can deny it.
Because of America.
Right, I don't like the fact that he denied it, but
we used to have a new system like an asshole tax. So like if you have an asshole, you go to like a pew of people, and if they vote you an asshole, you have to pay like $10,000.
Oh, it's like that episode. Have you guys watched the Orville?
I have not. Is it
my god, you need to watch the Orville. I thought it was going to be shit, but it's actually really good. There's an episode where literally it's like it's all run by like social media. Like an entire planet's run by social media, and if you get a certain amount of downvotes, you get quote unquote reset. And it like that's totally like where we're like, you know, running to. But like the thing is, like with the private businesses, like my family used to own a storage facility in Loveland back in the day, and this was back in the 90s when I was in high school. And the whole thing about gay marriage came up here in the state, and we actually passed a constitutional amendment banning gay marriage. And our business partners were like, we need to refuse business to gay people because it's a sin and all that, because they were kind of religious. Right. And my dad just turned to him and they're like, well, gay people need storage units too.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, where else are they supposed to fuck?
Yeah, well, or make meth.
So we got some.
There's there's a lot of stories I could tell you guys about the shit we found in those storage units.
Oh yeah, I imagine. I've seen some shit.
Dude, we used to have a fucking family live in them storage units when I was a kid. The chick actually wrote a book about it, and it was a bestseller.
So we have a. Sorry to cut you off. We got some commentary in the chat room. Matt Mock Me One says, "Can't sue me for not wanting to paint something for you for my beliefs." Ryan Hale says, "He is not 7-Eleven or Wally World. If you don't like it, don't deal with them. Go to another fucking cake maker. No problem. No one has to like it, but should not be this much of an issue." And then Mock Me says, I think he could do a cake, just not one against his own beliefs. I agree. He can do lots of cakes. He does cakes.
But I guess it just doesn't answer the fundamental question, though. It's like, where do you draw the line, though? Because you can go to that restaurant in North Carolina and say, hey, I don't want fucking black people in my restaurant because I believe in a religion that says black people are... whatever, you know, you know, this was an actual case.
I think what makes the difference in people's minds is this isn't like a sculptor or a fucking painting. It's something edible. But, I mean, realistically, it's still an art. Cake making is a fucking art, and that kind of cake making is an art.
So, like, what about, like, a doctor, though? There was a case that was brought up that, like, this newborn, like, nearly died because this, pediatrician refused to see this couple because they were lesbian, and they adopted this brand new newborn son, and their pediatrician refused to see him because they were lesbian. So like,
that's fucked up.
I think that's fucked up. I think that's fucked up.
That being a doctor's an art form too.
I think at that point, if you're that kind of fundamentally Christian, that you're not going to see a gay couple or a gay person, you're probably that kind of fucking fundamentally Christian that shouldn't be practicing fucking medicine.
Does that go against the Hippocratic Oath as well?
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
It does.
Yeah, I mean,
and I'm saying,
but there's still like,
difference.
yeah, like I said, though, like, see, it doesn't answer the fundamental question of where do you draw the line.
Right.
Where's the line drawn between individual rights and versus the public good? Or let's
Well, I
say
think
the
that
common
is the
good.
difference. I mean, this guy, I think the difference is, like, the fact that he had his
Well, I hope the free market fucking shuts this guy fucking down.
He might.
This guy sounds like he's an asshole.
He probably is, but it's still...
Isn't that like the basis of capitalism? You start your own business, your right to refuse
Right.
service to anyone. That's you can be labeled
To an
an
extent,
asshole.
yeah, but
when can the Supreme Court step in and say you cannot have your own business?
Well, I think
now
a lot
because
of
we
it
don't agree?
relies on the understanding of like the individual citizens' rights and the definition of hate speech, and identifying that within religious rhetoric.
Right, but it's just like, as an artist, I don't have to write, like, if I'm a songwriter, right, and a Christian artist comes to me and says he wants me to write a song, I have a right to refuse that. I'm not going to fucking want to write it. You know, I don't have any place to be writing a fucking Christian song. But I have the right to do that. That is my religious right. If that's my business, even, is a songwriter, I have that right. And so
I see the argument
right.
for like an artistic standpoint, but
I'm not saying
where, like
he's
he's saying
not.
though, like where because if the Supreme Court rules with the Baker, that opens up a whole gray area that has to be determined as well.
Right.
And that's going to just be later and later because a waitress at Applebee's refused to serve us because we're gay.
Well, she's not an artist; she's a prostitute.
But where's that line though? I'm just saying though. I mean, you know how far they're going to try to push it.
I like
Or
what
anyone's trying to
Ryan
push
says
it.
here. Says that's his line. Yeah, it's bullshit, but it's his because he asked where
Right.
the line is.
Mhm.
That's his line. It's bullshit, but it's his bullshit. You can be gay if you want or whatever. You can also be an asshole if that's how you identify. If that's not a very popular thing in his area, then we'll eventually fade away in that.
Or what about
area, you know?
schools?
Well, schools are a public institute, and
Well,
I think that
there's
that's
still private schools.
yeah. Well, private schools are
Or quote unquote these charter schools.
A lot of them are pretty fundamentally Christian.
I went to one; they fucking suck.
Well, I also heard they teach a lot of shit wrong.
I went to one of the better ones, but there were certain areas where, like, I don't know why Jesus Christ should be involved in English. We're talking,
yeah,
Right.
we're talking about
Or
something
math, or science. So
there's a lot of people think that their religious views qualify as science, even though they kind of they don't understand what science.
Yeah, they don't know what it
is.
is. Yeah.
So
And that's a problem with our education system.
here's
Not
a
me because I
second
teach
bit
college.
to this story. We have a second bit. Well, we actually have 3 bits to this one.
Bits.
But the third bit to this, or the second bit, sorry, I might be a little high, is about a little coffee shop, a little drive-through coffee shop in Washington State, where they have very scantily clad, lingerie-wearing baristas. And it was taken to court over whether that was appropriate or whether they should be able to do that, publicly. And the judge ruled they can. They can still serve coffee in their skivvies.
So I wonder, are they pulling like a Hooters where they're hiring them as models?
Yeah, probably. And then making them fuck people.
No, not that. No, like the whole thing with like the Hooters was that like they only hire like, for example, like women who had a certain body characteristic, sexy.
big
So I assume they're doing the same thing with them, because if you hire them as a model, you can have clauses like appearance clauses or like wear lingerie clauses. Honestly, I'd more like, I wouldn't be worried. As far as the state, they should be more worried from like a hygienic point of view than like a image point of view, because that's what sells better than sex.
Like an asshole.
Oh yeah, if I saw him on the street, that dude, that baker that I see on the screen, dude, I'd totally punch him in the face.
Yummy.
So,
Be like, you want to go see your god? I'll take you there first class, motherfucker.
it was actually against the city as to whether they should be allowed to.
So, you know what this kind of reminds me of? You might remember this since you're old enough too. Do you remember the whole donut shop that was here in Fort Collins?
Yeah,
Debbie does donuts.
Yes.
Debbie does donuts, and like it had a huge fucking
it was huge.
Huge fucking deal about it.
Great donuts, but I've never been there. Right?
Would you not want that service?
I don't think they are open anymore. They haven't been open in decades.
They were shut down in the 90s.
Yeah, it's on.
Where is this? Because I'm a copy
This
guy.
is in Everett, Washington.
I'm going there this weekend.
Everett, Washington, the same place where the Twilight movies occur. Fuck that shit.
How do you know that, Kevin?
How do you know that, Kevin?
Great association.
Are you Team Edward or Team Jacob?
I'm Team Fuck Twilight.
But you know they smoke it, right?
I do want to let everybody know that we do I have been putting the references to all of our stories in the description of the YouTube video. So you can either check them out at the end, or you can even hit refresh, and it should pop up in the description. Just so y'all know.
Yeah,
so
I
y'all
would see
can
the
see what we're
hygienic
reading.
issue with this.
What, with the lingerie?
That should be the only issue that you should even be questioning, in my opinion.
But yeah, this totally reminds me of the whole Debbie Does Donuts shop that was
Oh my
here in
god,
Fort
can we
Collins
open
back
up
in the day.
that place?
They would have to have a burlesque
I
license.
think they eventually did get shut down.
They got shut down.
Because of hygienic. Or no, I think they actually did get capped, like sex trafficking out there or something.
Yeah, I think there was maybe some prostitution going
They
on.
threw everything they could at them.
You know, when I think donuts, I think of
Fuck, if they
blowholes.
want to try to nail it, go to the fucking hotel that's next to fucking Johnson's Corner on I-25.
I wanted to open that.
Oh my
Honestly,
God.
Here's a just kind of off-topic subject. I wanted to open that as a porn store and put a giant pink neon sign across the roof that said "Pussies" with a pink cat. Right across from the truck stop. Come on, now that's brilliant.
I got some money.
Dude,
do you want to
brilliant.
open this
Have
thing
you
up?
driven through
Brilliant.
Kansas? Have you driven through Kansas? Literally, there's 2 exits on I-70 that lead you directly to porn shops.
Yeah, giant porn shops.
Huge porn shops.
And in Missouri, they have these shops off the interstate they're named Black Market. And they sell porn, tobacco, booze, and fireworks. And of course snacks. But I mean, that's what they do, is sell all of that all together.
That sounds amazing.
Yeah.
Josh,
Dude, Missouri scared the fucking
Missouri
shit
sucks.
out of me when I went there in February. Fucking scared the shit out of me.
Aren't you from Missouri?
No,
originally?
born and raised in Colorado.
I don't know why.
Loveland, Colorado.
All Colorado natives here, aren't we?
Oh, so
No.
I guess you get to pick the next story, or who gets
I get
to
it.
No, I think I'm the only one that's not.
Wait, wasn't there a third part?
Yeah.
to
There
this?
is a third part. So the live Everett tweaker cam on YouTube. There is a live Everett. What? No way.
Tweakers.
Oh, I'm gonna have to look. I'm looking this up in a video real quick.
What's Everett Tweaker? Is that like
It's
a tweaker?
the town Everett, and there's a tweaker cam on. Post a link to this, please, Ryan.
let's see
come on,
this.
Ryan.
Ryan, I want to see this. Will you please post?
Share that.
I
The
might
third
spank
part
you.
is about a lady who was caught smuggling some shits into the United States from Mexico, and big no-no. She was caught with 227 pounds of this contraband, and what was it?
Some grade A bologna.
Some grade A Mexican bologna. 227 fucking pounds.
Are we talking like, did they put drugs in the bologna?
No,
just
no.
Bologna.
just bologna.
This is just baloney.
Yeah, nothing too exciting, just baloney.
Well, first of all, like, I can understand being like excited about like a certain brand of like ice cream or soda and like bulking up and trying to smuggle
Well, you're not
across the
allowed
border.
to. You're not allowed to bring meat or fruit or
Oh,
anything
of
like
course.
that.
But this is bologna. This is like
It is
This
bologna.
isn't fine. This isn't like
Bologna.
awesome. Like I'm getting like caviar from Russia or whatnot. Like this is.
Or spam.
Dude, it's
from Hawaii.
227 pounds of bologna.
Like that bologna better make me jizz my pants immediately. Like for real.
Well, I've never had Mexican bologna.
I haven't either. I bet it's spicy.
But caliente.
Tastes like
Ooh.
lime salt.
So what are those candy eggs that are banned in the United States? That
Kinder
everyone-
eggs.
Yeah, why are they banned? I never got that.
Because they had
gross.
small objects in them.
So they're like, there's
They're
like
the-
toys embedded
yeah,
in the
toys.
chocolate.
Well, no, they come in a little capsule inside the
But
chocolate.
you can swallow the capsule. I've done that.
But they're pretty good sized capsules. The thing is the company did not want to put on the package that small objects would choke people because German kids obviously aren't as stupid as English kids or American kids, so they didn't want to put it on the back.
Yeah, just kind of flashback. Paul Morton, Mr. V. Morton, our resident shit poster, has a very good point about Debbie's Donuts getting shut down by a drug bust.
Oh, it was a drug bust. Kind of sounds like Fun Unlimited back in the day, if you remember that place.
Right.
Other than better than Frosted Donuts with some Frosted Donuts.
She didn't do you, Mac. That's true. She did not do you.
So what's this tweaker cam like? We were like, oh, he's just gonna like go past this? Like, I want to see some tweakers.
Yeah, I kind of want to see.
Well, yeah, Ryan, please get us that link to the tweaker cam.
You can't bring tweakers up enough.
If you can, if he can get us the link for it, you can actually throw it up on there for people to see.
Yeah, we'll have to walk you through it, but I'll watch it.
Sheriff Black. Sounds about right. So, yeah, that's a thing. She got busted with 227 pounds of bologna. I do not understand why.
I wonder what the prison term would be for contraband bologna.
She didn't get a prison term, but she got a $1,000 fine.
Yeah.
Fuck, my HOA fined me more.
Fuck.
Fuck HOAs, by the way.
Yeah, that sucks. It's institutionalized segregation.
Oh my god, I'm gonna have to go to court because
those are
of
big
my
words
fucking
that
HOA.
did not make sense with
what
HOA,
was wrong with your property?
They didn't say anything was wrong with our property. They said that we missed a fucking payment, quarterly payment fee, or like quarterly payment.
If you need some lawns burned, I can give you my business card.
On our Facebook page? Cool. I'm going to look at it. Ryan.
Ryan got that up.
Except we're going to talk about it later after the
Yes,
show,
of
and
course.
there's not an alibi involved.
I didn't even notice Ryan was in our VIP. I like that. I like that you're in there.
What is your VIP?
None of your business.
It's none of your fucking
I'm
business.
part of it. I don't know what it is.
It's where we
Until
post
you
all
like
our
the
stories.
Facebook.
Okay.
Oh shit, it is like a live tweaker cam. That's amazing.
I don't have the link over here.
Can we zoom? Because I think someone's
understand.
going to
What?
What is a live tweaker cam?
It's a camera on a bunch of tweakers on this, like a homeless camp, on the side of the streets in Everett, Washington.
Dude, have you ever seen them hobo fights?
Yeah.
Back in the day,
That was a
they
big
promoted
thing.
hobo fights.
They still do.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
It's on the dog
Oh,
web
bum
now.
fights, man. Bum
Bum
fights.
fights,
In
yeah.
decline. In decline. I know some of the guys involved with In decline.
Oh, some of the shit.
That was crazy shit. It was kind of wrong. The one of the guys in the video ended up with a porno out of the whole deal, though. The crackhead guy with the
Oh, what? Really?
yeah, not Rufus, but the guy who thought he was a rapper.
Here's an interesting porno fact. You know, Lorena Bobbitt cut her husband's dick off. Do you know what he did after that?
Porn.
Yeah, he actually got his dick reattached and he went under the title Frankenwiener.
Fucking
And I heard
lamest
he got a
fun
chick
fact ever,
pregnant,
man.
too.
He did.
Is
He
there a
did.
stream going?
Ugh.
No, but if you guys want to have me to keep that out of the camera, you better quit passing that tobacco water pipe around. Stop. You need just smoke a cigarette, for fuck's sake.
Tobacco water
Don't
pipe.
tell me how to end my
So
life.
what topic are we?
It's Matt's turn to pick
Matt,
a
it's
topic.
the fucking
My
topic.
turn.
We are off track really bad tonight.
Train wreck.
If you're just tuning in, we are the Not Governed by Reason podcast. I'm Doug. This is Josh, and tonight we're joined by Kevin,
let's
Weather the
go
Weather
with
Pollock, and
the thrift
Matt
shop
Suckerfuck
score.
Chesler. What?
The thrift shop score.
Thrift shop score. So, Goodwill recently, somebody found in a Goodwill recently a really nice score. A live hand grenade.
Oh shit!
Oh, yes. This was donated to a Goodwill store, and I'm trying to remember where it was. In California, in Placentia.
Do you know what kind of
Placentia.
grenade it was? Like the specs on it? Because
German
They just said it
grenade.
left a hand grenade inside a box of donations. It was dropped off by a woman at the Goodwill store in Southern California.
Because there's a story behind it. Like if it's an old grenade, then it might have been like a war relic, then passed on the family. No one really knew it was active. Or it could be like a new grenade and someone's trying to destroy the Goodwill.
Officers had to evacuate the neighborhood and get a bomb squad in there to retrieve the device.
Well, here's a question: how did they find out it was a live grenade?
Someone probably said, "Holy shit, that's a fucking grenade."
Yeah.
That's
Holy
it.
shit. Hey, what's a grenade look like? Does it look like this?
You can actually get some pretty good shit at Goodwill if you know what you're looking for.
Yeah, you can get hand grenades.
And fucking hand grenades is one of them.
$2.
The only place you can get a hand grenade and herpes.
I'm really disappointed that it didn't go up for sale. That they found it beforehand, but it's also good that it didn't like end up in a toy bin.
Oh, that would have been hilarious.
Mommy.
California would be the place. It would either be California or Florida. I would expect that to happen.
Yeah, definitely Florida.
Definitely Florida. It's always Florida.
But if it's Florida, there has to be an alligator involved too.
That's cool.
Sometimes.
What if an alligator ate a grenade
I'm
and
pretty sure there's a
then
video down the
exploded?
Freaking in Florida where they have, instead of deer crossing signs as well, they have freaking
Gators.
gator crossing.
There you go. Hashtag Gator Grenade.
Hashtag Gator Grenade.
First hashtag.
Who said that? You?
I said
Is that you?
Yeah, Gator Grenade.
How's
We're
that
going to
make
get this
you
trending
feel?
on Twitter, ladies and gentlemen. Gator Grenade.
Gator Grenade.
Speaking of grenades, though, we rebooted the Jersey Shore.
I think
Oh,
that's
why?
my
We
next...
talked about that last week,
right.
man.
Well, I seen Snooki naked before.
Really?
Yeah,
Gross.
that was internet.
How's
pictures.
that?
Really? I'm gonna
No.
what?
No, where? What is
Reddit.
You're
I'm pretty
looking
sure
it
you can
up?
find it on Reddit.
Straight, dude.
Snooki wants smush smush.
Anyway.
What was I saying?
What, she's only like 4'11"?
I think I'm gonna make it a hobby from here on out to start dropping off the weirdest shit I could possibly think of to different thrift stores.
I wonder how many.
Or like when I
Goodwill
donate
gets.
clothes, put a fucked up note in the pocket.
Just like you're gonna die in 7 days.
Right.
Or we're watching.
You masturbate too much.
Of course, we like the guy with like the two peg hands.
Pardon the stains.
Don't use under UV light.
I wonder how much shit gets donated that they have to
Oh, so
not
much.
not because it's broken, but because it's not right for them to sell.
Covered in semen?
Or just like sex toys, you know.
I wonder how much stuff in those like donation boxes that you see across town. You know, like you can drop your shoes off in here. Like how many of those are unusable?
Little feedback inside.
Oh my god! Because someone like took a dump in it.
Says we got a little feedback in the sound. I don't. What do you mean feedback in the sound?
Feedback. Sorry.
No. I got a little static. I think it might be coming off of your microphone, Doug.
You know, speaking of like donations and stuff, so back in high school we did a huge teddy bear drive. It actually made the national news because like of how we got like 20,000 like teddy bears and stuff donated. Do you know how many of them had holes in their crotches?
Oh my god!
40%?
It was quite up there.
Yes, I've been known to read some of those on there, Ryan. Sex toy reviews on Amazon.
Aye.
Cotton feels like pussy.
It does not.
Max says he just hears the fan.
I'm still trying to find this fucking pictures of Snooki.
No, please don't.
No.
I have to share
Do
with
it in the
you.
privacy of your own home, Matt.
It's already out.
No boners in the basement.
Yeah, we don't need you doing
All I
that.
can find are reaction videos of people seeing the pictures.
So like the
because,
reactions of two
if
girls,
it's on the
one cup?
internet and they find it, like Snooki will sue you. It's kind of like when all those freaking celebrity pictures got hacked or whatever.
Right.
The fappening or whatever they called it.
Oh yeah, Mike's in the happening right now.
Nice.
First time I've ever looked
Dude,
at
how many of those on the right side are freaking fake?
all of them.
Except the page one's real.
I can't.
We crossed a new line together, you know, you guys.
Is that Snooki?
Yeah, apparently.
No, that's Snooki.
She wants that smush smush.
Yes,
She's
not.
getting some smush smush.
She has a kid.
Take it away.
Dear God, I've unleashed Pandora's box.
That's a name for it.
I thought she was sexy. Well, I don't know what you guys are talking about.
What?
Looked like a firecracker went off in that bitch.
Ridiculously low
Have you
standards.
felt a woman's
It's the definition of ham wallet right there.
Yeah, she looks like she works at Arby's in her spare time.
Oh God, that was horrible. Please. Oh, no more.
I apologize, guys. My curiosity got the best of me.
And we just kind of watched the porn together.
We didn't watch porn. We saw pictures of Snooki nude. There's a difference.
You saw Snooki's Nookie.
We saw, yes.
Yeah, we
hashtag Snooki's Nookie.
You should actually share that link into the audience.
Oh, no. God, no.
Yes, please do. Please do. That was fun.
No, I will not do that.
Dude.
Sorry, audience. I tried.
Dude, Reddit. I'm telling you, Reddit. Anything is on Reddit.
Snooki's Cookie or Snooki's Nookie?
I think I got like 2 links on my phone, and one of them's Pornhub. So that's what I do.
That's what's up.
That's what the internet's for, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
Where are we at?
And we're getting rid of net neutrality, so get ready to pay extra for that porn.
Yeah, if you can pop one out in 17.
Oh yeah. So
sorry, these websites are unavailable. For $5 extra, you can jerk it to these websites.
I'll just go back to DVDs, man. I'll go buy porn.
See, like,
yeah, that would rebound if net neutrality got destroyed.
Right.
Freaking the porn DVD.
The 4K like disc,
4K ultra
Blu-ray
porn.
porn.
I grew up broke because I can't see the same thing twice. I get
VR.
VR porn. I guess there's like a machine that they're developing in Japan, and like they're actually afraid that this machine works too well because the population rate in Japan is dropping. The birth rate is dropping so fast.
Nice.
So they actually they did this list of like the top 10 inventions that would ruin humanity. The first one is the holodeck. So you get anything similar to a holodeck, like you won't want to do anything but do that.
Dude, I feel bad for the people that have to clean up after a holodeck session like one of those. If the technology's developed, it's like the jizz mopper.
He might be like the most esteemed person on the planet. You don't need doctors.
The man has to clean up. Well, actually, it'd be 24th century technology, so it would probably find a way to clean itself.
Lasers, man.
Bakes itself out. Basically, makes itself clean.
Yeah.
Sterilizes itself for the next session.
Just like the walls heat up so hot that it just burns everything away.
The semen just drips down into
You know what? We started this conversation with Snooki Smush.
Yeah.
We started this conversation with a hand grenade at a thrift store.
Yeah.
Hey, you named the show Not Governed by Reason. We're just taking it along for the ride.
We just lost the reason.
Yeah.
And we lost viewers too.
Yeah.
No,
Did
we really lose
that's why you should
viewers?
post up the link of Snooki naked.
They bounce around.
No.
They bounce around.
Do they come back? Come back, viewers! I'm sorry I brought up Snooki's Nookies.
I feel like they left us for the tweaker cam.
Yeah.
No, come back. I've been here for years.
Which I'm guilty of watching too, in between. I think I just saw a drug deal go down.
Oh, yeah.
Cool.
So this is just in like some tunnel in Everett, Washington?
Yeah, it's called Everett Tweakers Live HD. It's at 36th Street and Smith Avenue in Everett, Washington.
Wow.
This is. I wonder how many more of
Have
these
you guys
kinds of cams
noticed that
there
the
are.
homeless population has boomed?
Oh yeah.
Around
Well,
here?
I've come to the conclusion because now we have shopping cart bums. We never had shopping cart bums before, and now we've got a lot of them. So I've come to the conclusion that if being homeless was a video game, shopping cart bum would be like the top level.
Well,
that or a dealer.
It's just weird, like seeing it in Loveland because I don't know. I'm not too much up in Fort Collins that much.
If you're a good
but
dealer, you wouldn't. Be
in
a bum.
Loveland, it's just weird seeing all the homeless people like at the like corners of like at the outlet mall or at Walmart. They're like sprouting up everywhere now. They're like. I mean, well, because I'm sorry that they're on hard times, and we got actually do better
there's
for it.
been a movement like basically back in the day, like there were a couple homeless people and they lived off of the community, but there are people who are career homeless, for example, who might have a home but go out begging on the street because they can make between like 30 and 100K a year.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, and all untaxed and shit.
Yeah.
I always
I've
heard them
seen-
panhandlers in Vegas making millions of dollars a year.
Oh sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? Like very often you see like kids out on the street, and usually it's because the parents are doing the professional panhandling. Because normally Child Protective Services gets involved, but some of them are unfortunate. I'm sad now. Let's talk about something else.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah, I was trying to start a topic.
Well,
You guys just had to talk about panhandlers.
Yeah.
Snook Smush.
oh, yeah,
And now I can't even fucking remember what I was gonna pick. No, I'm just
Snooky, Snooky.
S'mores.
More
Kevin,
Snooki,
you're gonna
Snooki.
love this one. I'm gonna choose
know.
Gustavo Goes Fast.
Gustav goes fast.
But have you heard that John Cena is being sued?
Oh,
by
yes,
Ford?
I did hear about this.
We're gonna talk about it. So apparently he's being sued because he turned one of his cars into kind of like a supercar because he just wants to.
I
go
thought
fast.
Ford gave him the
Ford
super.
gave
Yeah,
him
they
the
gave him the
super-
car, and then he like modified it, and now they're really angry at him, but they can't find him yet. They haven't been able to see him.
You can't see me.
Yeah, they're looking for him, and it's just not happening yet.
Fucking, he's making some movies. I bet you can
Yeah.
find him on a movie set.
Yep, he's gonna be there with Bumblebee.
Is he gonna be in the Transformers movie?
Yeah,
he's
in
gonna,
the
he's gonna be
standalone.
one of the main characters
Can
of
they-
the,
of the Bumblebee one?
standalone.
Can they please stop making those, please?
Okay, first Transformers, awesome. Second
Yes.
one, horrible. Third one, train wreck.
Why the fuck?
What?
We keep getting on movies.
Hollywood sucks
And we've
ass.
been pushing people to boycott Hollywood for like a month and a half now. And
It just keeps coming back.
You invited the wrong guest.
Dude, come on, dude. The movie industry doesn't get any money from me. Period.
Fuck no. They probably lose money.
Well,
I pirate a lot of stuff out of state.
I don't pay for movies. I have a special
he,
privilege.
he's got VIP.
I have connections.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have VIP. Basically, it's VIP.
So what did you get?
Literally,
to the,
the
end of
only
story?
movie I have to pay for is Last Jedi.
So there's more to the story, though. What were you saying? Sorry, we got.
Well, no, they're suing him because I thought he sold the car.
Oh, he sold the
He
car.
sold the car. He sold the car, and Ford said you couldn't sell the car in the agreement that they made. And then, so Ford's suing him for like $500,000, saying that he
I'm pretty sure they're suing him
basically
for more
broke a
than that.
contract. Basically, that's what Ford's saying, because he didn't promote Ford and like some other stuff.
I'm pretty sure they were suing him for more than that. Because they're suing him because they lost the promotion of it and everything. And that's why they gave him the car. And fucking John Cena, man.
You can't see me. My
What do you
time
think?
is now.
Do you think it's... I mean, it should be illegal if you get sponsored by somebody and like this guy.
But at the same time, Fords suck ass. So,
Yeah.
You know, they were kind of asking for it.
Yeah. That's why he sold it.
Yeah.
What did he buy?
Probably.
Oh, make a wish?
Crack?
He made a
Chevy.
couple wishes?
No, probably more jean shorts. Just thousands and thousands of dollars of jean shorts. We're gonna get flagged.
You're going to get a
Yeah, we're gonna get
Sorry.
in trouble.
I-
John Cena's gonna
copyright.
break in the door and tell us.
Well,
to
we
turn it
won't
off.
see him. That's not just scary.
Yeah,
He's
the door-
invisible.
It's like the
It's
Predator.
ghosts. Poltergeist.
Sorry, I was
Do you-
trying to be cute, and I didn't want to get a copyright infringement on
Who do you
guys.
think's
My
going to
bad.
win? Who do you think's going to win?
Ford.
I say
Yeah,
John
I agree.
Cena because Ford can't see him.
They're gonna have a cage match.
Do you think that's how it should be settled?
Yeah, in the cage. Yeah.
So Ford CEO
Or,
versus
no,
John
no, no,
Cena
no.
at Hell in a Cell.
No, John Cena versus the car he sold in
Yeah.
a cage match.
Yeah. It's just the car starts
No,
on
I
top.
say you do it the CEO and John Cena and have the guy he sold it to as the ref.
You better hope
As
he's a
special
John Cena
guest
fan.
referee.
That's pretty biased.
That's all right.
It is
Cena,
pretty
Cena
biased,
would
yeah.
just hit his 5 moves of doom and it'd be over.
Yeah.
But Gustav goes fast.
Yeah, he wants
That's
to
all
go
right.
real
Finn
fast.
Balor's
He wants
not
to go fast.
over.
But what if that Vladimir Putin was like the secret CEO of Ford, and it was him versus Putin?
Oh, he'd kill the shit out of Putin.
You think Cena would beat Putin?
Dude, the jean shorts, man.
You know what's
It's all
fucked up
shorts.
about sponsorship?
What?
We
Is-
don't get it.
Well, yeah, that we don't get it for one. But like, if I give you a gift of something, just like a giveaway through a competition or whatever, and it's over a certain amount, you have to pay taxes on it, right?
Isn't it like 1,200?
It can be it can be a lot on certain. It depends on whatever it is. Like if you win a trip to fucking Vegas or whatever, it adds up. But if you get sponsored and get given this shit, you don't have to pay the taxes
because it's a contractual agreement.
Right.
The other it has to do with like the way we define income. And if I would, I don't know.
There's so many different ways to define income, though.
Well, it's America. But like, he is nose in the head with that. But
yeah, there's so many loopholes of like what defined income is.
I think Ford's gonna win it.
Oh, for sure.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Because like you were just saying,
I'm pretty sure Ford has better
There's an
lawyers
exchange for sponsorship of brand value or brand recognition.
Yeah.
So when you're exchanging that between John and Ford, there's an exchange of brand recognition, and if he just sells that off, then he's denying Ford their
right.
And usually with brand sponsorship,
that's what a sponsorship is. You know, it's not like, hey, we like you, here's a car. It's, hey, here's a car sponsor.
Promote us.
Start talking about Ford.
Yeah,
it was like, do you guys remember a couple of years ago when the Giants won the Super Bowl and Eli was named MVP of the Super Bowl, and the winner of the MVP was given a Corvette from Chevrolet? They were literally trying to like force the keys into his hand, but he refused it because he owns a Toyota dealership in New York.
Oh shit!
Well, that makes sense. So he
was like, "No, I don't want this thing. You know, I don't want this thing. You know, because like literally, that would have breached his contract with his dealership in New York."
Yeah.
On football, who was the quarterback after they won the Super Bowl that said, "I'm going to Disneyland"?
That was first. It was Phil Simms, ironically against the Broncos,
and he got paid very well.
Yeah, he got. That's when they started doing that. It's literally it was all off on a whim,
right?
Because that Super Bowl they played in the Rose Bowl, and it was close to Disneyland. That's why he said it.
So there you go. I mean, it's the same concept, you know.
But that was organic, though. Now it's all forced.
It's an exchange of goods in a way.
Mm-hmm.
It's economic. Spanky, wake up.
But that's if Ford can see it.
It's not tired. He's talking about my least favorite person in the world. You know why he didn't take those keys? Because Eli Manning can't fucking drive. Because he doesn't know how. Because he's gotten hit in the head.
Don't worry, he's going to be the Broncos quarterback next year anyway.
Oh my god! If that happens,
my head will explode. I don't want another Manning. Peyton was awesome, but with Eli,
you don't want to downgrade your Manning.
Freaking putting a Band-Aid on our freaking quarterback situation. We need to draft a new quarterback.
Why would you think you're upgrading with somebody who the Giants benched?
Well, that coach is long, and I think the only reason why that coach did it because he knew he was getting fired, and he was like, I want to fuck someone over, and he fucked Eli over for that.
We tend to lose viewers every time we talk.
Sorry, anyway.
Yeah, sports and porn.
We just talk about fantasy stuff.
Sorry, I just want to bring up the corporate sponsorship.
Yeah, fuck the Broncos.
Well, here in about 5 minutes, we're gonna change.
Yeah, we're gonna get real.
Things are gonna change.
So we're gonna take this 5 minutes to talk shit about Eli Manning. No, just give me a second. He's gonna be starting next Sunday, and I hope
viewership declining.
A bus crash.
We'll take this moment to say
fuck Eli Manning.
We probably won't be here next Tuesday.
No.
I will be in Denver playing a show.
Yay!
At the Black Box. It'll be interesting because I will be playing acoustic before a bunch of what do you call them? Electronic artists. Really good electronic artists, actually. DJs and producers. Really good ones. And it's a free show at the Black Box for those that are 21 and up. Those 16 and up will have to pay $5, and we are doing a fundraiser and donation drive for Toys for Tots. So please bring an unwrapped toy and come party with us. It'll be fun. I'm excited for it with the SID initiative. So next Tuesday at the Black Box in Denver, and I will probably be doing a remote stream from there.
Yay! I'll have to watch. Yay! I believe in you, dog.
You shut up, Mike.
We are not sponsored by Dr. Pepper.
We are too.
We're sponsored by Black Label.
Black Label.
Drink. You can't say that. Black Label is actually a brand of liquor.
Oh, you're right.
Damn it.
Everything's
Dude, there's so
everything,
many-
man. The Simpsons already did it.
So I show my students a Cosmos episode, in class, old school Cosmos episode.
What the
Carl
fuck is
Sagan.
that?
Sagan, man.
Sagan.
Was that back in the 40s?
He was alive in the 40s.
Easy.
But anyway, he talks about constellations. He's like, I wonder if constellations were made in the 20th century, what we would named after. And I'm like, well, in the 21st century, they would have corporate sponsorship.
Yeah, like Verizon, T-Mobile.
The
Dick,
Orion
Big Dick.
constellation brought to you by Verizon, or here's the MaxiPad brought to you by Tampax. Like the constellation that looks like a MaxiPad looks now by Tampax.
I'd be down.
There was that company that literally wanted to write their ad on the moon.
Yeah, didn't it go against like a bunch of like international agreements?
Well, first it goes against the space treaty.
Yeah.
But a bunch of other things too. But yeah, there was an actual, I forget the company, but they literally wanted to advertise on the moon.
I think if we're gonna do any advertising on
Make
the moon,
a huge
I
billboard.
think we should look into it.
we should just put like one big dot on the moon so it looks like a rotating tick.
Well, it takes because the moon's synchronous rotation. We never see it move.
Awesome.
The grand tick.
So,
synchronous rotation means that it revolves around its axis once as it goes around the Earth once.
Nerd alert.
Nerd alert.
Hashtag
Astronomy 101.
Did you guys ever watch the Tick cartoon?
Oh yeah, it was awesome.
Chairface Chippendale?
Yeah, Chairface.
Yeah, we're going to do that. We're going to carve into the moon.
Well, you know, in the 50s, the Army actually wanted to detonate a nuclear weapon on the moon.
That sounds smart.
Doesn't it?
Well, it was literally right
I think we
after
should.
the Soviets launched Sputnik. And
Nuke the moon,
we
motherfucker!
wanted- and
Fuck the
literally,
tides.
literally
Nuke the
they
moon.
wanted. They were like, we need to respond to this. Well, they're like, we don't. First of all, we don't have a rocket that's powerful enough to get to the moon. But they're like, as soon as we do, we want to launch a nuclear weapon and detonate it on the moon's surface. Well, luckily we didn't do that because a decade later or so, we landed on it.
Well, you know the Van Halen belts, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was a good idea too.
Did you say Van Halen?
Van Halen.
Van Halen.
Jump, baby.
Basically,
That's the-
we and the Russians detonated nuclear devices in space, and we didn't understand how radiation spreads. So
That's
now
how
we
we get the Fantastic Four.
That is true.
I'm surprised they haven't died of cancer.
You guys can look it up on the good old Google machines, but look up Project Starfish Prime.
I know what you're talking about.
That's the one where they detonated the nuclear weapons in space. Or high atmospheric explosions.
They might be rebooting it for
I have,
intergalactic space travel.
Project Orion.
Yep.
I think I actually have footage of that. Yeah.
Yeah, it's
on my
all that
computer.
like reddish glow that they can see in like Hawaii. And
Yeah,
shit.
right.
Well, yeah, that like even in our intro, it's got
Mhm.
like I do overlays of nuclear.
And then they realize, we should probably not do this. But then also they launched like
Oops, it's
75.
Oh, shit.
Is that time?
100,000 needles into space and see what happens.
Right.
It's that time, ladies and gentlemen. What time is it?
Time to shut the fudge up.
No, I
and
mean what time?
play.
As listed by Craig.
Craig's
Yes. Yes. So for those of you who aren't familiar, each week we scour onto. Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty good breakdown.
Yep.
This is hashtag as listed by Craig. Yes, if you have Craig's List ads, send them to us. We love to see them. Let's get this game going. You guys ready? What are you doing? You texting, man?
Nope.
This is a no text zone.
He's checking SmackDown results.
Don't worry, it's porn. I saw. It's porn.
Oh yeah, totally porn.
He's checking Craig's.
I've got to pull. My thing's being slow.
Ooh, porn.
All right.
I'm working on it, Mike. I'm working on it. Fuck.
Our first
I'm already there.
article
I know. I'm working on
is
it.
a Korean jacket.
Yes. I'm working on it, camera. Fuck.
Why don't you just
Like
bring
the
up
sexual
YouTube?
position?
No. No.
Come on,
This thing's
sweetheart.
awesome. It's like straight out of Karate Kid.
Yeah,
Cobra
it
Kai.
Yeah, this thing's sweet.
Oh, fuck!
Come on.
Okay,
This is a new Korean jacket. Men's black, ladies royal blue with zip hood.
Oh, that's a
Absolutely
ladies'
new. Never put on blank each.
That's fucking bullshit.
This is in Annapolis, Maryland.
You don't just buy that jacket.
It's
and
like
not try it
Korean
on.
gang jackets.
Yeah.
Korean bikers.
If they were like the sharks
Dude,
and the
that's
jets.
like a jacket that you would find in like the movie The Last Dragon. Oh, I brought it back to movies.
Let's talk about
You
it.
son
Okay, my guess is $55.
$55.
Dude, I'm guessing he wants that thing, like, he thinks that's like a collector's item, and it's like way overpriced. So I'm going to say probably like 200.
200.
You said, how much?
55.
55?
55.
What about you, Camera?
I can go 55.
I agree that what you were saying, Ken. I'm going to go 150.
You called him Ken?
Okay.
Did you just call him Ken?
Keep it.
Oh my God, I'm sorry.
Eh.
150?
Just don't call me Keith.
I'm a horrible
That's what
person.
twin brothers say.
Tony?
You said
you?
150?
Yes.
Tony, is that you?
What is Ryan Hale says 20 each.
There's two of them?
Oh, there's
Well,
there's
there's
a
several of them, yeah. We can't
Cobra
pull them all
Kai!
up. I'm just still trying to figure out a way to do that. To get the ads to where we can have them up where
PowerPoint.
with doing the prices. You know?
PowerPoint. You can make a PowerPoint presentation.
Not in there.
Or you can't
Not
put
in the
PowerPoint up
software.
there?
I don't think in the software. I might be able to. We could do an image slideshow probably.
We just talked to my
have
sister.
limits.
She does film.
I have limits.
You have limits?
There's only so much camera can do.
Push it to the limit.
Well,
All right, Doug, guess.
try harder.
Guess.
Try harder. I'm gonna guess 66.
You bastard.
You
You bastard.
66.
That's not fair.
I'm
What
gonna
do you
say
think?
Change it up, Snakey.
$66.06.
Wait, why do you guys
Mark
get
of the Beast.
why do you guys get the gas? Because you guys know the price, don't you?
I know, but our guesses are never right.
Oh, Matt.
You know how many times I've said 69 as an answer?
It
Like
never
every time
has it
except for
been.
this. Never.
Except for this.
Did I just reveal behind the curtain too much?
Yeah. Yeah,
I'm
people
sorry,
see
I ruined
behind the
the
scenes,
show.
man. We can't be talking about this shit.
Ruined the show.
What are you talking about?
What, do we have
So,
guests?
yeah, we got Ryan Hale guess 20 each. Matt Heck guess 50.
Oh boy, are you guys ready for this?
You guys ready?
$35.
$35.
Yeah, it's cheap as
35.
shit. I'm gonna
So,
buy
Ryan,
some when I get home.
You get the closest to it
Cobra Kai.
without going under. Or over, under. Yeah, you went under.
That's
But you
probably
didn't go
like a
over.
Korean gang member's jacket.
It does look like it, right?
There's stab
Right?
marks.
Honestly, it looks more like a little girl's jacket.
You look like a little girl's
Yeah,
jacket.
you do.
Do little girls' jackets have like stubble? Because I got a lot of that.
Depends on what country.
Oh, I feel betrayed looking at those PowerPoint slides, Doug. I feel betrayed.
You shouldn't.
Ugh.
It's a biology class.
Yeah,
biology and physiology.
Ugh. Meteorology and astronomy.
Astrology?
No, fuck that pseudoscience.
All right, are we ready
Yeah.
for the second one?
Oh, my Hibbert
I'm
just said
Is this
was
it?
correct.
Right? Or
Oh,
which
dear
one is
God.
this? Do we have up?
I'm going up with dog hand.
Okay, dog handbag. All right. This is the Brighton bag, never used. Dog lover's purse. This is the ugliest fucking bag I've ever seen.
I like it.
This adorable Brighton bag cost $300. Brand new, never used, shoulder strap. Would make a great Christmas gift for dog lover. Scammers, don't even go there with me. No PayPal, etc., etc. I wasn't born yesterday.
Can I go out
Grumpy
on a
dog loving
limb
bitch.
and be like, can I get that link? Because I'm going to try to sell her shit. Because if she is that poor of taste and that much money to
Dude,
blow on
look
stupid
at
shit,
this shit up on Etsy.
fair. Oh, I should go on Etsy. I'm an artist, technically.
So,
We're all artists.
what do we have for guesses
Jesus,
on this
like,
beast?
dude.
It cost $300.
Dude, she's probably selling them for like
That's
four.
just one.
30.
Just one.
Oh, just one? Oh,
Just
then
one.
probably like 100.
100.
2 hundo.
200. It cost 300. Camera
150.
150.
Well, fair.
Spanx
I'll do it. You have nothing else with 69.
I know, I really don't. I don't know. Fucking
you can say
96?
350.
$3.50?
You could
$3.50?
in exchange of human reaction because this person does not have a life.
I like the bag. I don't know. What
I'm gonna say $4.20, like $420. She went up on the price.
Bag, literally, someone would buy that bag so they could put their dog in that bag.
I think that's the point of the bag.
If I had access to that bag, I'd
because you know, like
probably
in New
crap in
York
the bag.
City, like on the subway, you can't have your dog on a leash. They have to be in a crate or a bag.
I'd put a head.
She is the angry dog lady, Ryan. Ryan guesses $350. She said it was never used. And Matt Heck says $189.99.
Getting specific.
Anybody else? Anybody else?
I would totally crap in that bag.
I bet you would. Anybody else? Going once? Going twice?
$75.
$75 for the ugliest goddamn handbag
So
you've ever
she
seen.
admits that she spent way too much on it.
I'm going to give a piece of advice to any single men out there. If you see a woman with this bag, do not approach her.
Do not approach her.
Do not.
Even
If it has cats, too?
Yeah.
No.
Only monkeys.
Yeah, monkeys
like
are alright.
orangutans and such.
Or dicks.
Sure.
That might be too much for you.
Yeah, not for you though,
No.
man.
Yeah, you can handle as many dicks as you need.
Yeah, you can handle that dick bag. All
You
night
are
long.
like the true bukkake centerpiece.
Oh, suck a dick.
Trying to give it up.
The boo.
So are we ready? Ready for the next ad?
Yeah.
All right. Give me, where is it? Where is it? I lost it.
Go to cowbell.
Did
you just
fucking
roll
retard? Fucking retard?
He showed me his biology slides. Boo!
Yep,
Because our show
biology.
needs more cowbell.
Large Swiss cowbell rings loud. Laurel, Maryland. Large, loud ringing Swiss cowbell. Great shape. Still has the thick leather straps with buckle. Very rugged and rings loud. 13 inches tall, attached to strap. Not hard to find a cow on the Swiss mountains if they are wearing this type of bell. That's funny. Just right for holiday celebration. Call blank.
I say $45. I will pay that for that bell. Just saying.
He's probably like $70.
You guys are fucking so funny. Oh my god, what do you think, Cam?
I'm gonna go $15.
Oh my god, what do you think?
I'm gonna go back to 420. I'm gonna go back to 420.
Are you doing $4.20?
Yeah, $4.20 this time.
Well,
no, $42.
In zero.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna say $420. 420.
Oh shit.
Let me see if we got any guesses from the sexy people in the chat room.
The chat room?
The sessual beings in there.
Blow your mind, guys.
I got a fever. Ryan Hale saying 60. Matt saying 20, 21, 25? 25. Anybody else got a guess on the cowbell? Swiss cowbell. Remember, you're not going to have trouble finding a cow on the Swiss mountainside if she is wearing this kind of bell.
Especially, you can hear it as she tumbles
Didn't
down.
Roseanne wear a bell like this?
Rosie O'Donnell should.
Yeah.
Alright, prepare to be disgusted, you guys. $475.
What the fuck?
$475.
No
Fight the
way.
bell.
Can I want her email address because I want to sell some shit.
Yeah, do it.
That's some old shit. Or some stuff that looks
That
old.
is the most ridiculous price.
It doesn't even say if it's old.
No.
Like antique.
It's ludicrous.
They talk more about the
Show me
strap
what you
that
got.
it's on
And
than
how
the
loud,
fucking...
loud it is and effective. Whatever.
Well, best of luck to you. Oh, what are the
That's
tweakers
the
doing?
tweaker cam.
Tweakers, what are they doing?
Looks like they're having an orgy.
I think they are. Anyways, back to the ads. The third or fourth ad we have tonight is this beautiful Martha Stewart heart in your hand copper cookie cutter marked. Martha Stewart heart in your hand copper cookie cutter, the large heart and hand Christmas cookie cutter, and the rounded hand handle on the pack has the impressed "My heart in your hand" phrase and the distinct M with the B mark is on the side. This person's terrible. The copper color is rich and nice, smooth and even. A beautiful piece. It has not been polished lately, but the copper is pretty shiny and not as tarnished as some. You want to keep going?
Yeah, this is horrible.
I think
No, you guys just start guessing prices. How much would you pay for that awesome cookie cutter?
A bag full of crap.
Okay.
Crack.
Okay.
You can trade that for crack.
What do you think?
I don't think anyone ever would pay money for that.
Me?
It'd be fun to eat a cookie, like eat someone's hand.
I don't know.
It's like that cookie cutter that's supposed to look like a rocket ship, but it looks like a
I would say.
Wait. So
picture
sorry.
of my
Once
penis.
again, what? I haven't been writing the prices.
We're
down.
not
What's-
even giving real prices.
That's a
who's
huge
got a
Johnson.
guess?
He said a bag of crap. He said crack. He said.
I'm giving up $20.
20?
$20. I
Crack's
said
way
sex
more.
with Martha Stewart.
Oh, dude, they probably think that's like such a unique item. They're probably like
Yeah.
500 or 500 or
Isn't
best
that one
offers.
of the FBI pedo symbols? I think so.
I think we just might have uncovered like a secret child wing.
Yeah. Martha Stewart's the leader.
Martha, are you saying it would cost Matt? Are you saying it would cost Martha Stewart and $33? That's what I'm curious.
I like it.
So you said a bag of crack,
or they think it's so like unique. It's like $500,
$500.
or a bag of crack.
That's about the same.
Dude, literally, I could totally see a crackhead
Chesler?
at the pawn shop. This thing was from Martha Stewart.
Crap.
Yeah, a bag of crap.
She did die.
Put a monetary price on it.
She did
$85.
time.
That's some
This is
pricey.
before
You
she
said
did time.
sex with Martha or what?
Oh fuck! I don't know. Just sex. With
A
Martha.
sandwich.
You
When
gotta
that's
put a money
priceless.
price on. You
Oh,
bet you
that's
gotta
some
put a price
insider
on it.
50
trading
cents.
secrets.
50 cents.
That'll be need about $2.50.
Bag of flaming crap and $8.
Nice.
$8 and then $33.
All right.
And my guess is $4.20.
Nice.
Actually, I'm gonna guess $7.10. I'm gonna up that
Nice.
$7.10.
What a rebel. So the correct answer is $34.
34. Holy
Not
shit!
35.
How did you guess that, sir? Matt, you were on the ball with it. Or is
Not
the
you,
price on the
Matt.
thing?
I know.
Matt,
I'm Chesler.
I know.
Mr.
you,
Heck.
You suck. You're such a shitty
Matt
man.
Heck.
You don't even get to
You
go
know
by
what?
Matt.
Our audience tends to get these a lot more than we do.
yeah. Well, we know.
'Cause
him
maybe
and I
because they
know the
care, okay?
answers. You are
Yeah.
psychic.
Matt over here, his problem is he's just
I'm
fucking
drunk.
stupid and he can't do it.
I'm drunk.
He just can't figure out Craigslist because he's only into the personal ads. He
I
doesn't
don't
get this shit.
I don't
You're gonna
understand
do
this
well.
shit. Where's the
You never
vaginas?
watched Price is Right as a kid.
No, I watched pornography.
Alright.
So this next bit, Matt's gonna be really good at.
Yeah, Matt,
Yeah.
you're gonna love
You're gonna
this.
kill it.
We're going to the personal ads. Are you ready?
No, we're not ready.
All right.
Are you there?
Missing connections, right?
So the first personal ad is down on your luck and like to fuck. I like this guy's rhymes.
That's great.
Lost your job, your best friend, house. These are just some of the things happen in our life. Then perhaps
my
a
grammar
new
was
boyfriend will ease the pain and won't play games with the mixed up soul. Let's meet at my place and see where it leads. Send me some details and a picture and the color of your car for an answer. This sounds like it was written by a fucking 6-year-old.
Yeah, probably.
Colored
A real
car.
sweet, sexually
Or a bot.
active 6-year-old.
Who's down to luck?
Yeah.
Down
Hey,
in the
you
line.
know
Sounds like
who
this
that
guy
appeals to
understands the
then?
implication.
Jared Fogle.
Oh yeah, Jared.
He
Kevin Spacey.
went to Jared.
So you have to. What was he want? What did he require? A response with your picture,
color?
some details, and the color of your car.
Tweet
Okay.
the
I'm
Matt,
so
don't let me
glad
down.
that you posted this ad up. I recently lost my job at the canning factory. We make cans. Well, I lost both my fingers, all two of the ones that were left, and now I've been living underneath a bridge. I don't know much have a
Under
car
tweaker cam.
as a shopping cart, and then I would attach a picture of Steve Buscemi.
And then
that is down on your luck, and I bet at that kind of luck you are down to fuck.
I would be down to fuck.
and just type 6.5 inches, fully erect.
I don't know if
FE.
I don't know if I knew he's a midget.
Rock hard.
On a good day.
I'm 8.5 inches.
Sorry, I don't talk to midgets, you guys. Jesus, why'd you just grab
Away
my
from
finger
being a
like
man?
that?
Oh, I thought there was something else.
You squeeze me.
So, what you got? What's your response for this? Are you down on your luck and like to fuck?
I got caught Bitcoin farming.
And Joe down.
And I'm down on my luck. My wife caught me masturbating with the dog.
Again.
So I got kicked out of the house.
Again.
I know I said it was the last time, but it wasn't the last time. I know I have a problem.
Well, there's another dog too.
But the dogs help.
Oh. Why'd you have to take the dog? Anyway, I'm down on my luck, and the color of my car is rust.
Sometimes it's blue.
I drive a 1997 Ford hatchback station wagon. It's the Taurus version. But because I didn't take care of it, it all rusted through because of all the ice from the winter. But
That's
why
unlucky.
did you have to take the dog? But I don't know if we're down to fucking yet. Yes, I have standards.
Got to see if there's chemistry first. Do our cars match?
Yeah.
Yes, I at least have a Labrador.
Must love dogs.
Like, love dogs.
Must love.
I don't mean like he love dogs. I mean like, this might be inhumane animals love dogs.
What you got?
So, mine would be, your ad really spoke to me. I've been going through a hard time lately. I got benched for a guy who got sucker punched by a teammate for a $50 bet, and now I don't know what to do. My brother, sitting at home selling Papa John's, makes more money than me with his stupid giant forehead.
Are you talking about Eli Manning?
Yeah, and my life sucks. Tom Brady's so awesome, so I need somebody to pound me in the a-hole so good, like Odell used to do before he started hating me because I don't throw to him, because all I do is throw to the other team. Love Eli Manning.
I think we have
and then the letter gets picked off.
Yeah, the letter never makes it. The email never makes it either. It just kind of it gets intercepted by ISIS.
I think we have a new hashtag for the night.
What?
Bang my ass, Eli Manning. Or Eli Manning.
I don't want to put him in a hashtag unless it's like kill Eli Manning.
Dear sir, what if I'm up on my luck?
Yeah. What if shit's good? What do you do?
That's what I got. There's a special person to go after somebody specifically, like, down in the dumps.
Yeah,
like,
that's fucked up. That's some, like, Eddie Hermita
has
type
your
shit.
mom just died?
I'll be honest, this guy totally understands the implication and it took it to a whole new level.
Yeah, it's all about the
They
implications.
never say no. They
Never.
never say no.
No. I think it's funny that it's near the Arnold Shopping Center. That's the location.
Yeah,
like
near.
That's why he needs the color of the car, am I
Oh,
assuming?
they have to
That's
meet
what
at
it
one
is.
of those internet buying safe locations.
Yep.
What's that?
A neutral.
Yeah,
in the
so
parking
like I
lot.
guess there's been a lot of like crimes happening when people exchange
Shit on
shit
Craigslist,
on Craigslist, like people getting like murdered and shit.
Okay.
So like couple or places that they're called like internet spying locations or something like that, where like you guys meet up at this location and you're under surveillance and you do your Craigslist exchange.
Fuck that shit. That's why I'm on Craigslist in the first place. It's undocumented and no one knows shit.
Are you trying to murder people on Craigslist?
Pussy ass bitches.
Well, of course, you know what actually killed newspapers, right? Was Craigslist.
Oh, the wanted section.
Because no one uses the wanted section anymore because Craigslist is free where it costs money.
And let's be honest, Dunes Billy stopped being funny in '98.
They canceled Dilbert.
Sure.
What do you guys
Stay the
think?
fuck up. He already didn't. You already answer.
You said something.
You already answered.
Yeah.
Jesus, I need to.
We're moving on to the next one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's go to the next one.
You're distracted.
This has been
Right.
an episode of that.
Did you know this? But the what lady died?
Now we're getting
The what?
The what lady? Have you ever seen the what meme? The what? No, the lady that looks like she has no teeth.
Yeah.
Yeah, she died.
Aw. Crossdresser needs pictures taken. Male for male. I am a white crossdresser who needs my pictures taken in different outfits. I do have a camera. The camera I need and want used looking... What the fuck is he saying? I do have a camera. The camera I need and want used looking for someone who's willing to take the pictures for me. If you have a place where I can pose and get dressed as... and be the better if... Not, I have other sites. I'm convinced that everybody who is posting on Craigslist is fucking retarded.
Yeah. Look at when it was posted, and if it's like 2 in the morning, they'll probably hire on Craig.
Posted an hour ago.
Well, that was last night, right?
Yeah, so
That's at like midnight.
They'll probably hire on Craig.
Yeah.
So
This makes no sense.
I have a camera, but need a camera.
I do have a camera. The camera I need and want used looking for someone who's willing. What the fuck?
he's hoping that someone else has a better camera. So the reply is, are we
Apparently
gonna
he's
fuck
never
or
heard
not?
of a selfie stick.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. Like, are we gonna fuck or not? 'Cause, like,
It doesn't get all the good angles.
like the tape. I'm pretty sure you can just go whoa, and get it real good. I've seen them in porno videos.
I don't know. This just hurts my head. But go ahead and try to respond.
This person, like, are we trying to fuck or not? Because
No,
like,
he just needs pictures taken.
because
This
obviously
needs pictures taken.
you need a place and a camera. You can get a selfie stick and go anywhere.
He's got
so-
a camera.
but he wants my camera, aka my dick. So like,
You call your dick your camera.
because I
Hey.
take snapshots of ladies.
So I think he's looking for somebody else with a camera to take these pictures.
Yeah,
as
you
well.
need 2 cameras.
I don't understand why he
Contrast.
added the fact that he had a camera, but not the one he wanted to use.
Because he smokes crack.
Because he needs this camera.
Crick.
Yeah.
I got
Oh
your
my-
pictures, dude. Babe.
Nope, I just go, nope, pass on this one. But if I had to respond,
He identifies
I'd be
as-
like, okay, I will take the pictures as long as...
You put the lotion on the skin?
as long as it's only pictures, but if it's anything else, I'm walking out.
Hey, Stud, you can come over to my place and undress, and I'll take pictures of you.
Unless it's a ZJ.
A ZJ?
What's his ZJ?
A zit job?
Dude, if you don't know what a ZJ is, you can't afford it. You don't have Beer Fest, anyone? Beer
I
Fest
really
book?
want to
I'm
know what this
allergic
is
to
now.
beer.
Beer Fest. You gotta watch the movie Beer Fest.
Oh, yeah.
I don't want to. I don't want to watch a movie. What's this?
Like, when are they going to come out with Weed Fest?
They don't
Yeah.
say what a
Hollywood.
ZJ is.
I haven't tried this yet.
I'm on my way.
It's right there.
Like,
Right
for real,
fucking
when are they
there.
going to come out with Weed Fest?
But Super Troopers 2 comes out 420.
That won't happen.
No, it does. It is.
All right.
That's
It
coming
comes-
out
it
for
comes-
Who's got an
420.
answer for this shit?
Nobody?
No,
No?
one. I
Yes.
don't anyway. I'm
I don't
out.
understand it. Why did you pick this one?
Because it said crossdresser.
It like made me laugh, and I was like, this epitomizes how shitty Craigslist is.
Craigslist is amazing. I'm on it right now.
Craigslist is.
All right.
I saw something weird on Craigslist.
We're going to the next ad. You son of a bitch.
Someone was looking for someone to get Panda Express delivered to her house because she wasn't feeling up to leaving the house.
Shit, I should have fucking blurred out this person's email. Oops.
Here we go.
Nice. So anyways, feel free to respond, I guess. Looking for a real hot experience, I like serious guy. Hi, looking for the real deal. Well, I make house visits only. I like serious guys. I can confirm with several photos. What the fuck does that mean? I have legit reviews, and I can send reference number and site. Call now if you are serious and need a good time. P.S. I party. Serious professional gentlemen only. Donation greatly appreciated. Hit me here. Ningella Brown 171.
So, okay,
some
the reason why it sounds confusing is because this guy,
it's like 2,500 miles away. You're good.
Yeah, this is
you can't type when you're
Maryland
out on meth,
right? No. Okay, so this person is a prostitute. And
it's a hooker.
No,
no, but each line is like the classic, like. So this is probably an undercover cop acting like a hooker.
You know what, Matt? You scare
Adam
me.
Slate says for $50 you can look at it while I rub my feet. I don't know what that means. But
I think he's talking about his lamp.
Yeah.
How is it?
His lamp?
So, what are we responding here?
Oh my god.
Yeah, I picked a women for men. Just for you guys, so you didn't.
Oh, this
have
is
to
a
feel
girl.
gay.
Oh, I didn't even catch
Yeah, this
that
is a
part.
chick.
Oh.
Dude, how much do you want to make a bet this chick is like uber fat?
She puts out.
She has a reference number, and I bet it belongs to her father.
Yeah, right?
It's a good meat.
I got references.
This is my cousin wife.
Dear random lady prostitute.
She has legit reviews.
Legit.
What is that?
She's on Yelp for pussy.
She gets Bitcoin.
There used to be backdoor.com, but now that does no longer. Or no, what? Backpage.
Yeah, Backpage.
Backpage no longer exists. Massage.
Yeah, the massage.
Those were just hilarious to look at.
Yeah, the massage of cock
My
for
mom
money.
had a roommate that was a Craigslist hooker.
How much did you charge? I'm always curious.
I don't know. I couldn't imagine anybody paying for that.
So I apparently I follow.
I guess if people are desperate enough.
Some people are just into that stuff. Like I follow this one girl on Instagram. I don't know how I started following her, but she craps in her bag for money.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Does she tape herself crapping in the bag for money?
I didn't ask.
Dude, there's just some stuff you shouldn't admit on the internet.
You should
dude.
find out because
Yeah.
I got a buddy that might be really into
Can you
that.
give us her number?
I'll give
Get her
her
on
give
the
you her
show.
Instagram account, and so stuff's hilarious. I'm trying to pull it up right now.
All right, fuck this. Let's get through this other ad real
Yeah.
quick. These are awful.
I know.
They have no fun for response. What the fuck?
This one might be.
Masturbation and piss play. Man for woman. Love the warmth and wetness off piss play and the intense orgasms of masturbating. I'd love a playmate that likes the same. Swim? Swim? Is that what that says?
That's what they-
SWM.
Single white male.
Single white male,
Yeah.
normal-ish, sane, ...
Normal-ish.
You like to peed on.
Yeah, right? You can't ask for somebody sane when you're asking to get pissed on. Like, that's just an oxymoron right there.
Apparently there's code for stuff like this.
It's wet work, yo.
Golden shower.
Yeah.
Yeah. Water sports.
Yeah.
Gross. Drip, drip, drip.
So, dear fellow masturbation / piss play fan, this is famous rapper / superstar R. Kelly inviting you over to my piss play party.
Drip, drip, drip.
I do.
I'm gonna piss on you.
I piss on you.
Then I pull out my gun.
It was a midget.
Drip,
That's
drip,
all we
drip.
can do. That's all we can do for copyright infringement.
Yeah.
But yeah, I that's R. Kelly right there. That's where was that located?
Maryland.
Maryland.
I want to
Dude,
see.
why are all these in Maryland?
Because he went to Maryland.
Yeah.
He didn't mix it up either.
No.
He was lazy with it
Yeah.
this time around. Lazy with
It was
it.
weird, man. I love Maryland.
Dude, I wonder what like New York Craigslist would
They're terrible. They get weird. I looked at Bulgaria's one time. It was pretty weird.
Yeah.
Pretty fucking
So this
weird.
is the weird account I
Canadian.
was talking about.
I should
Dude!
do Canada's.
Why are you showing me that shit?
What is it?
I'm not. There's this weird fetish person on Instagram that
I
I
was
follow.
pooping.
She
Pooping a
does.
bag on Instagram.
Yeah, she
Why
did
did
that.
you do that to Kevin?
This latest one, she was talking about pee.
I just have no response.
Dude, I'm just
to that.
saying something's wrong with your brain if
I
it
do.
literally takes people peeing on you for you to get off. I mean,
Actually,
like, don't get me wrong. Like, there's fetishes out there and all that, and I totally get that. But literally, like,
Why pee?
peeing.
You're
I'm
not
not-
that far off because they actually found that they found that there's a correlation between people who have like the foot fetish and having a certain discrepancy in the brain because the neural cluster for foot and vagina are like right next to each other, and people who often have a foot fetish often have a cross wiring between the two.
Cross-wiring issue.
Something's cross-wired.
Oh no, don't get me wrong, they get off and that's fine. I guess, but not my feet. My feet
I'm not
They
into
get off my
pissing
feet.
on you. I'm into pissing in you.
Yeah.
Fill
Being
the
inside and
bucket.
peeing.
Peeing in your butt.
Yeah, you gotta
I
get
like
it,
that.
get it hard,
Peeing in
put it
your
inside a
butt.
lady,
Peeing
pee
in
in
your
it.
butt.
That's how babies are made.
Yeah.
Let me pee in
That
your
is
butt.
true. That's where the baby juice comes
Drip,
from.
drip, drip.
That's what Eric Kine said.
Yeah. So mine would be Dear Eli Manning.
Oh my god. Dude, I
I wanna
even
be
dropped
beat on
the
you.
football talk. And I'm a huge fan.
I can't even do it. At least I'm not attacking the Broncos.
I'll attack the
happy
Broncos.
Yeah, do it, man.
I'll do it.
You
I'll
don't
run
know
them
shit
over in a
about
car.
sports.
Apparently, or allegedly, I should say, that there's a tape out there in the ether somewhere where our current leader is directing, allegedly. Drip, drip, drip.
Oh, yes, there might be a tape, a Russian tape.
Yep.
Go
Drip, drip,
Fefe.
drip.
Yeah,
Where he
that's all I
is,
got.
What was he doing?
So,
Getting peed on.
Getting peed on.
no,
Oh.
no,
Or
not
he's
he.
making pee.
No, he. I
Or
guess the
doing the
alleged
peeing.
thing
Maybe
act
he's
is
doing
that
the
he paid Russian hookers to pee on the bed that President Obama slept in Moscow
That's
at the
hot.
hotel.
That's real hot.
Before he came?
Yeah, before he became president. This was like in 2000.
No, before the president came to the bed.
Right.
So
No,
then-
it was
No,
after. It was
Oh,
after.
I thought you were saying like before he came.
No, but
That's an
the
interesting
charges.
question.
And you can look this up. This whole Steele dossier thing or whatever. Is that Trump paid these Russian hookers to pee on the bed that President Obama slept in.
Nice.
That's about right.
I'd watch that.
So
I
all
would too.
that really proves is that he's super fucking racist. That's it.
Or he just had it out for Obama.
What? Because he.
Well, we don't want
Because
to
he's what?
direct this way because, talk stuff. But that's what's allegedly out there. But no, drip, drip, drip.
Drip, drip, drip.
I pee.
But no, I just don't get, like, the whole peeing on people thing.
It's kind of
Have
like.
you tried it?
Hell
It's
no.
fun.
Oh, well, try it.
Do it in the shower.
Well, okay, you know what else I heard? Okay, I heard that, like, I heard, like, it's a huge thing about squirting.
Uh-huh.
I heard that, like, between, like, 70 and 95% of what comes out of the
Is
female
piss.
is
Yeah.
urine.
Squirting's terrifying the first time. It's like you think Spider-Man's there.
Dude!
Makes
Yeah.
a mess. Then your dog licks it up.
I know you don't understand any of this because you haven't felt them. Sorry, Lobo.
I have had many a woman. I actually had this woman who was
Yeah,
stalking.
They just haven't had
Five
me.
Sisters doesn't count.
I actually.
Hi-yo.
What'd you say?
You said you had many a woman. I just said, but they haven't had me. You know.
No, these guys know. I actually had a stalker for a while.
Yeah, that's why you can't meet girls on Tinder.
Yep, that's a true fact.
He did have
That's
one.
a
That's
true
true.
fact.
This fact has been verified.
I had to call the police on her.
This fact has been verified.
Unfortunately, the only success I've had on Tinder is with bots. They're like, come to this website, and I'm just like, done.
Those are my favorite.
Oh, you understand the gray white swipe?
That sounds racist.
It
does.
is.
It really does.
The great right swipe. That's the next alt-right movie.
Hey, white swipes matter.
Yeah, white swipes do
Hashtag.
matter.
White
How about
swipes?
White swipes matter.
If anyone says Merry
know what
Christmas,
that
your
means.
response
either,
should be
but it
all
sounded
holidays matter.
All holidays.
Oh, for a second I thought you were gonna yell, "The Holocaust never happened!"
No,
and then
fuck
run
that.
away. Cause that'd be that incorrect, but that'd be hilarious.
Dude, I know the Holocaust happened, and it like,
Just
It was
not
like-
as bad as they said.
Yeah, it was only kind of bad.
no, it's super bad.
Oh, I know. I know. My family's
Surprisingly,
Jewish.
a place that has a lot of Nazi propaganda up, but it's actually a museum, so they can get away with it, is the Cosmosphere in Hutchinson, Kansas. They actually have a V2
I was there.
rocket.
No, I've been there. I know what you're talking about. I went to space camp there, actually.
He blew a
Good
dude
space
there.
program, but yeah, they're racist as fucking shit.
So if
No,
nobody
but yeah,
minds,
so you know what I'm talking about. You walk in and you see fucking, oh shit, Nazi symbol. Oh shit, V2 rocket.
I'm taking this ad.
You can
off
take the
screen.
ad off. We're done with
Because
the.
like it's the original paint job.
It needed to be off a long time ago.
Sorry.
It's all good.
Yeah, I went there in February.
It's good. Did you see the S07?
Yep.
What should I
It's
pick?
kind of hard to miss. Like right there.
I think the missing two parts is like the.
No, my favorite
fried
thing though is
catfish.
Odyssey, command module Odyssey from Apollo.
All right,
That was
guys.
The actual command module.
We are going to pick another
I'll show
topic.
you some pictures after the podcast.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Whoa.
He'll show you some sexy pictures.
Sexy
Of
pictures.
his rocket ship.
Our next. Ooh. His
Preferably
next.
none with my ex-girlfriend in the picture, but that's
Oh,
okay.
yeah.
Wait,
Yeah,
so
that's-
just you?
Well, I do kind of get intimate with Odyssey.
I want to talk about prison
You should.
Yeah.
is private
I got yelled
property.
at because I touched the glass.
How about that?
I like it.
That sounds like a good idea. A lot of you guys know that our prison system is heavily privatized.
Oh yeah, that's
Heavily
bullshit.
privatized. And a lot of the corporations, it's funny, they'll get known for bad things under one name and then change their name to something else.
It's
And,
like with Blackwater. They changed their name to Z
Right.
or whatever that.
Right.
So bullshit.
but so Catalyst, which is a huge corrections company, is now being a bunch of their contracts for halfway houses in Oklahoma are being shut down after several different inmates were found unaccounted for. In one case, they didn't know about one of the inmates missing for a couple days until they were found burned in their car with a woman. Burned to death in a car with a woman. And then another one of the halfway house inmates was found because he decided to rob a place at gunpoint. These are people who are in a halfway house, should be accounted for coming and going.
Yeah.
But they haven't been.
I'm just saying though, if this happened with a government facility, you know how like shit would be hitting the fan so fast. Where like with these like private prisons and stuff, where's the accountability?
Because they can pay a fine.
Well,
Wouldn't that be
some of the biggest
criminal negligence to allow?
some of the biggest
That's
lobbying
like
group,
that's really kind of a wide stretch. But
it's hard because when the biggest lobbying group in the nation is for like the
It's
prison
hard
union,
when they're the ones that run the prisons, yeah.
yeah, I mean, because you're right, Kevin. Like, there's got to be some accountability.
Well, anything with
that.
like with these huge private like entities that should be under private or well, I think what should be considered the public good, and prison should be one of them. It's bullshit that we have only 5% of the world's population, but 95% of the was it like that huge statistic where it's like between like 80 and 90% of the world's prisoners.
yeah.
I think the only per capita ratio that has more than the United States is China, just because they have a fucking huge population.
Yeah.
And those I've heard horror stories about what happens in these private prisons, and they're not held accountable. All they care about, because I fucking hate having to explain this to people sometimes, is what is the main objective of a business? Doesn't matter what field they're in. What is the main objective of a business?
Profit.
Make money.
Bingo. Profit. Make money.
Did you know the first person to start the private prison institute went on record saying that you sell a prison like you would sell a hamburger, a television, or a bar of soap as a product?
Yeah,
And you sell it to the state.
And literally all they care about is, okay, we open this brand new private prison facility and we get, $50,000 a year per bed we fill in here. So the point is not to actually
Get these people
have
rehabilitated.
rehabilitation or whatever. It's to fill the fucker up so we can make money.
Well, then they get the fucking agreements with the government saying that if they're under capacity, they still get paid.
Well, and not to mention they make a lot of products in prison.
Oh yeah, that's a huge industry now too.
$1.50 for commissary for
they make freaking like 8 cents an hour making furniture and like office furniture and stuff.
And you're in prison, so you're happy to do anything.
I personally think that it's sad there is no regulations before this was even allowed.
Well, it's hard because these people don't have rights.
For the halfway house.
And that's just prisons we're talking about. We're not even talking about the halfway house.
Right. This is just the halfway houses. Their other contracts weren't canceled. Just their halfway houses. But it says they receive $32.50 per inmate per day.
Holy shit!
So $32.50.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see.
Doesn't that give you incentive to want to keep people in prison?
Yeah, like I just think there's certain things that are
that's $11 grand a year.
Private that shouldn't be. That should be considered the public. Like you guys remember, back in history, back in the 1950s, that the fire department was privatized. You had to have a sticker in your window determining which fire department would come and save your house. And if you didn't pay up, guess what? They let your house burn down.
Right.
Yeah.
But do we have private fire departments now?
No, because they were public good and other people's houses are burning down.
Us as a public decided, maybe this should be a public good versus one for profit.
Well, they're state and federally funded as well.
Well, yeah, that too. And obviously there's a huge problem with funding too within our system.
If you do the math on this, right? They have overall Oklahoma houses about 1,250 men and women in their halfway houses. If that's $32.50 a day, or per person per day, that comes out to $14,828,125 a year.
That's a spicy meatball.
That's just on halfway houses.
Well, outside of just the contract fee, they paid $1.5 million just for the men's.
Dude, that's insanity.
Halfway house contract.
Yeah.
For 1 year.
And what's crazy though too is Jeff Sessions is talking about this going on to a federal level because Obama, what's Sessions thing right now? Was he Attorney General? Obama's Attorney General said we're no longer going to house federal prisoners in private prisons because it costs way too much money.
Yeah.
And no, it's literally as soon as Trump and his goon squad comes in, they said, no, we're going to go ramp that up to 11. We're going to actually start sending everyone to a private facility.
Isn't this a way like slavery?
Well, that too.
Right, right as you say that, private prison industry sees boon under Trump.
Yeah. And, Sessions wants to crack down on the recreational marijuana, medical marijuana, because he wants these guys to make money.
Right. Yeah, it makes a lot more money for them if it's illegal. But there you go. I mean, for me, that just spells slavery. If you're making money off of a human as a commodity, what's the difference between that?
It becomes a slippery slope. One of the reasons because when we start getting a larger economy, you start seeing economies of scale where you do have to have certain services that are mass produced.
The reason why they can get away with it, I think it's in the actual 13th Amendment, where they say that you can basically be a slave if you're incarcerated.
Yeah.
Right.
I don't know. What does it say in the 13th Amendment?
I can't remember.
I don't know.
I flushed that shit out. Shut the fuck up. You shut up.
Are you studying constitutional law right now?
I'm in the beginning phases of it, yes. I haven't pounded it in my brain yet, no.
But I don't know. I just think, the government should actually be running our prison system. Not
if they're the ones
private,
if they're the ones making the laws, they should be
because of the whole accountability thing too. Because like you say, you hear these horror stories of like people being left alone for days on end without any access to water or food.
Here's the thing: if you become subcontracted, if you as an inmate become subcontracted, so like let's say here. We sent some prisoners down to Texas for their private Department of Corrections. You're not accountable under state law there. that is set for the Department of Corrections. So you're in this weird gray area as an inmate there. Like, you could pretty much get away with fucking murder.
Because there isn't a law.
Because you're not a Texas
prisoner.
You're a Colorado prisoner.
Well, I was hearing too that like there's these states that are having problems actually with overpopulations of their prisons. They're actually like basically shuffling off these excess prisoners to other states.
Really uncomfortable when we talk prison. I'm sorry, sweetie.
I don't go back.
I know you don't.
I don't go back.
I know you don't.
I won't go back.
I know they did bad.
It's 500 yards of shit.
They privatized your ass. I know they privatized your ass.
Pass me around like crackers.
You know what's fucked also is like a lot of people don't realize that Bob Barker has made a tremendous amount of money, more than fucking Price is Right ever could have got him from running a company that manufactures all the stuff they use in prison, really. The cots, the fucking...
He makes the shanks?
No, not the shanks. But, well, yeah, kind of, because they're made out of Bob Barker brand materials.
Bob Barker shanks.
They all have a BB on them. He doesn't do that anymore, but
yep.
they
he
had
still
a
does
BB
maximum
on
security, still a line that
Really?
says Bob Barker brand on it.
I'll be damned. Yeah.
Spay and neuter your inmate today.
It was funny. I last time I was in jail for any amount of time.
For sex?
I don't want to talk about it, but I got pulled over for showing my tits to a cop. But that's true. That's a true story. And I had a warrant. So I ended up going to jail for a little bit, and not very long. But when I was getting out, I asked if I could keep the maximum security. They have like this soap, shampoo, shaving cream / lube combo.
Lube?
I figured. You know, that was
Are you sure it was this lotion?
No, it was like it was all the other things I said, like combined shave, shower, shampoo.
Lube.
And well, it's probably lube.
Probably.
I mean, it's jail.
Yeah, Bob Barker brand. And they let me keep it. It was cool. You can't bring contraband in, but you can take contraband out.
So yeah, people have been making money off the prison system.
Oh yeah,
Like
Bob Barker, man.
going
That's
back
why he's still
decades.
alive.
He can afford it.
Blood money, man.
It's pretty messed up, like how like interconnected everything is. It's just.
But in some countries, if you go to prison, pretty much you're fucked unless your family comes and takes care of you.
Yep.
Unless they come and bring you food and supplies. And other ones, they'll let you order Rolexes. And have all sorts of shit.
Get busted in a Scandinavian country versus getting busted in like some third world country.
Oaxaca, Mexico.
Or
You
Mexico.
talk like, what is it, Burzum? Or was it Mayhem? The guy who killed the death metal band, the guy who killed the other member of the society. In the country they're in, they measure your worth when you die. Like if you get murdered, they measure what kind of person you were. And they deemed like that this guy was not a good person, that he was a piece of shit. So that lessened the guy's time that he got in prison. Yeah, he got more time for burning down an old church.
Is this Gorgoroth?
Not Gorgoroth. Gorgoroth, the guy ate a face on.
But they burn out churches too, right?
Allegedly. But no, this is Mayhem or Burzum, one of the two, I can't remember.
Damn.
This is like death
They're
metal
attached.
bands.
Yeah, like Swedish
Like
death
black
metal. Yeah.
metal.
Hey Josh, do you want to go there and see how much we're worth?
Pack of ramen.
Oh my
and
god, we might
cigarettes.
need to tell those people judging like human beings, they need to watch Carl Sagan's Pale Blue Dot speech, because last time I checked, it doesn't matter if you're a rich person or a poor person, we're all on this freaking spaceship called Earth together.
Yeah.
No, it's probably a super.
We're all equal in the cosmic perspective.
Yeah.
I would have loved to have done acid with Carl Sagan.
Yeah, that would have been cool.
Would you
I never read that he did acid, but I know he smoked weed.
Yeah, he smoked weed. I'm sure he did.
Well, he wrote editorials in the New York Times back in the 70s under the pseudonym Mr. X, basically bitching and complaining about the prohibition of marijuana.
Combust him.
That was political.
Every solar rotation.
So I always like
Yeah.
Steve Jobs'
What are we
explanation
talking
when he
about?
was on
Private
acid. He
prison.
said that
private
the-
prison. I don't know. I'm not a fan of private prison. I think it's great that Oklahoma is canceling this contract with them, but they should probably just start canceling them right and left.
There's a lot, isn't there?
There's
It's
a lot. I
privatized
couldn't
prison.
find how many exactly there were in the United States.
Well, and because it's
7.
privatized, the corporation makes the rules as opposed to state regulations.
Well,
Right.
what they found.
There were stories of like inmates talking with their attorneys, and they were being videotaped, and then these videotapes were being sold because they own the building, they own the company, they can do
They can
that.
technically say the state's law doesn't apply
It
technically
doesn't.
here.
It's private property.
It is technically, yeah.
So I on that note, I actually think they were ruled against on that one, but it just opens the door for way too much heinous shit.
Well, I mean, like,
there
it's
are.
just like getting scarier and scarier, man.
Right.
This isn't an exact number of private prisons, but there are 1,719 state prisons, 102 federal prisons, 901 juvenile correction facilities, 3,163 local jails, and 76 Indian country jails.
What are Indian country jails?
They're on native
Reservation.
Yeah, they're on reservations.
Huh.
But it doesn't say how many privatized prisons there are.
I
at
don't
this
see.
point.
And they don't. It doesn't even say like the amount of like military prisons, immigration detention facilities, civil commitment centers, or prisons in the U.S. territories.
So these are all federal and state. though.
These,
are-
yeah, and local.
Right. Huh.
That's just
Our country
insanity.
sucks for that, big time. I think it's wrong.
It's just insane.
This is a crazy breakdown. If you want, I'll put the link to this. This is a pretty good,
That
informative
statistic
site
blows
right
my
here.
mind. 1 in 5 people incarcerated are locked up for drugs.
Right,
most
yeah,
of that
victimless
state-
crimes, yeah.
That's just insanity.
And I love this. They talk about like why people are doing this because they have to take plea bargains and
Yeah, I don't like that either.
no.
They're like basically like, yeah, you know, you can prove your innocence, or you can just take this plea deal and, you know, basically admit to something that you maybe didn't even do. You know, it's like, eh. And you know, the whole DA thing about being reelected and having to be tough on crime and
Well, some of it is like a lot of the caseload for a lot of the like drug offenses are overloaded.
Well, yeah,
so they'd
they-
rather push a plea along, and it's a quicker case. Like I
yeah,
was reading
because
this.
there's public or defenders are overwhelmed. They said they can only spend like 20 minutes or something like that on a
It's one of
per
the few
case.
professions where they actually have a quota of number of cases they have to see every
You want to
month
bang?
or every year.
Let's bang it.
Gang signs.
Let's bang. Bump and grind, son.
Bump and grind.
So you get to pick another topic
Ooh, I do.
because we're way behind on
All
our
right.
topics.
Since we were on the movie front earlier, let's go to Boycott Hollywood.
Boycott Hollywood. So we have been covering the rape fest that's been going on in Hollywood, right?
Yep.
And we got a few updates on some shit.
Yep.
House of Cards is definitely
Rape zone.
definitely going, but without Mr. Spacey. They're going to continue. I bet they're still going to pay him.
They
Yep.
they pulled
Contractually.
Danny Masterson off the ranch, so they're gonna write him off.
What is this?
Danny Masterson.
Didn't he make a post on
Yeah.
Twitter?
Yeah, he's all apologetic, but then he turned on the defensive. He's like, I've never been like charged with the crimes. People only said that I did
Yeah, dude,
it.
Kerry-
No proof.
People with
Matt Lauer?
accusations
Yeah, Matt
against
Lauer.
Danny Masterson have to be careful because they have all the fucking
Scientology,
soldiers
man.
of Scientology,
Yeah.
and they're like literally
Dude, that's
like
why-
a fucking military.
That's why his shit's been covered up for so long.
Mm-hmm. This is
Because
true.
this has been coming out for like
The thing,
almost
the
like 2 or
big
3
one
years.
was Matt Lauer because literally that one came out of nowhere.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. He was kind of creepy. Although I did picture it would come out about Katie Couric first, but
Or
Well,
did
did
she
you hear
rape
about-
someone?
No.
maybe.
Did you hear about with Matt Lauer and all the other executives at definitely with Matt Lauer.
The locking desk?
Locking mechanism in the desk, so it locked the door in his office so that people couldn't escape. That's fucked up, dude.
What'd he do? Is he like showing his wiener?
He had like remote control.
And he's locked people. Was he raping them, or
he would show his dick to him? I guess he would pull his pants down, and he like gave a chick a dildo or a sex toy, and like wrote a note about what he wanted to do with it.
Literally, he went from like only like the rumors and stuff, and he's still having his job, to like being fired, not with even an investigation or anything.
Yeah. And then also Bryan Singer is out of Bohemian Rhapsody.
Yeah.
He
quit.
Yeah, he quit.
He got fired.
Yeah.
Ish. Quit.
He has time to go fuck little kids now.
Yeah.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
So basically, from Craigslist to Hollywood, everything in between, people are fucked up.
Everybody.
Yeah.
Everybody's fucked up, and now it's just wide open.
Well, it's
now
like literally they're like literally like this is like exposing everything. They always say the best disinfectant is sunlight. So everything's just out in the open now.
Right.
That's deep shit.
I'll be honest, I wouldn't mind a button like that because I get panic attacks and I freak out and I want to be alone.
Yeah, nice. Adam Horowitz from the Beastie Boys is siding with the women accusing his father of sexual assault or sexual abuse. His dad might have done it, and he is standing by their side, so he's a snitch, apparently.
What a little bitch.
Let's be real, if it is...
I can't stand it. I know you planned it.
Like, all these people out there saying, oh, now I can't, pick up or use a pickup line on women and stuff because they'll just accuse me of harassment.
No, you can't.
No, there's a difference,
Just
guys.
don't grab them by the pussy.
Why
not?
No, if you do that, you just become president of the United States.
Okay, so do that and get orange hair and small hands.
No, but like, there's a difference, guys. You can, there's a difference.
Well, I mean, is it too far-fetched? Apparently, some women like to be peed on. So grabbing them by the pussy or giving them a dildo is kind of above that bar.
This is
Below
real.
the bar, one way on that bar.
True, but if like, the whole thing is now that women feel empowered and they don't want to deal with this shit anymore.
Right.
The true advice is just don't.
Unless you become president of the United States.
My wife and I actually had this argument, and we both agreed that the fact that women are coming out and saying something about it now, that's great because they've been exploited for decades in Hollywood and other places. My argument was that this is never going to change. It's not going to go away. It's just going to find a different face or a different hole to hide in. And it's unfortunate, but look at humanity all the way back into history. You can find
I'm just super surprised. I'm just super surprised it's taking this long because, like I think I said in a previous show, like the old idiom was that like whose dick did she have to suck? Like we've always said it, and I'm surprised I will find it. Like I thought we were saying that then because of like the scandal was over. Like it's not that way anymore. But like.
And also too, and like another argument these guys are bringing up too is like, oh. Well, if it did happen, why didn't they bring it up when it happened? Well, you gotta realize,
job.
like,
right,
they wouldn't have gotten the job, or like literally, we have to put all this extra shit on women to get to the same bar as men are. Now, don't get me wrong. Like you hear what like Kevin Spacey's done allegedly. That was with children. Allegedly. Or is this whole, not to mean to get political, but this whole Senate race in Alabama.
Oh yeah, Roy Moore.
Like multiple accusers have come out.
Tons of accusers.
Saying, and like literally like the mall in their town or whatever said that he was banned because he was being a creep around a bunch of teenage girls. This guy was in his 30s.
Makes you wonder how he even got elected.
Exactly, but like literally the argument now
because the people he assaulted weren't old enough to vote.
Literally, the argument now in Alabama is I literally have to choose between a person that is basically an alleged child molester and a person who believes in abortion. That's like, it's like a false equivalency argument now. And I'm like, just sitting there like, head exploding.
Sounds like a no-brainer.
There's something.
But no, the Alabamans are gonna fucking pick the dude that's because it's like so ingrained to them that like abortion's bad.
Did you just touch my ass?
Yeah.
That's sexual harassment. We need to bring sexual harassment.
We don't have an HR department.
We need
Monkey is the HR department.
Oh, did we?
Monkey
decide that? But Monkey's he likes to be peed on. I think he's kind of creepy.
Monkey's way into it. He pees
Drip,
on
drip,
himself all the
right?
time.
Yeah. Like,
He's a really good aim
he's
too.
good. He's covering you.
He's a damn good aim.
Look at him go. Look at him. We
Wow,
warned him about
monkey.
this.
Anyway, so why do you guys don't boycott Hollywood? Just because of all
Well,
this stuff?
because
man.
it's fucked, and
People
we
are touching people.
it's
and they're not cool
it's
with
ridiculous how much money we spend for this entertainment. You know, it's nothing productive. It's actually waste of time in a lot of cases.
Yeah.
You know, you're
Justice League.
but
Oh my God.
People are spending billions a year to go to the movie theater. And I'm just saying, if you have to get your Hollywood fix, don't spend money on it. Stream it.
Yeah.
Go to Cody.
Well, you're also kind of talking about like Hollywood has become a monster because we've allowed it to become a monster. And
Exactly.
It
We
is
need to
abusing
stop.
us.
We need to stop allowing it to be this monster.
We should create our own TV network.
We're working on it.
Just
We
dick
are.
and fart jokes.
Can I have a segment?
No.
Hits on the ball.
Maybe
There's
after a
lot,
little
but there's
bit.
but
Maybe
it's
after a
not
little
just
bit,
in
but it took
Hollywood,
you
though.
up
It's
until
like
today to
literally
like our
like
Facebook.
in very,
I don't know how.
Like,
Whatever.
Okay, so let me ask you a question, guys. Do you just think this is only happening in Hollywood or in
No.
television? No, this is
Music.
literally happening
Everywhere.
in every industry.
Oh, yeah.
Every industry.
But Hollywood is one that we can stop spending the amount of money we spend on it.
I just boycott Hollywood because they're making shitty movies right now.
Yeah, do that too.
They go hand in hand, man.
If you really want to boycott Hollywood, don't watch the original movie. Watch the porno spoof of it.
Yeah.
It's
that's what's
just
up.
as good.
The Wood Rocket version.
Yeah. The plot points are pretty much
And bring
similar.
your kids to it.
Yeah.
And let's be honest, Pornhub donates more money to charity than Hollywood does.
Yeah. Did you ever see that
Except Last
Teenage
Jedi.
Mutant Ninja Turtle parody?
Sure.
Which one?
The one on Wood Rocket where April O'Neil stars as April O'Neil.
And does she fuck Scyther?
What?
I mean, oh no, who's that guy?
Splinter?
Splinter. Did she fuck Splinter?
No, she fucks Casey Jones.
I also
Bebop
saw
and Rocksteady.
Coco.
I'd watch
It's not
that.
that bad.
It's not.
What?
The movie Coco.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Not that bad.
About the death?
Yeah, Day of the Dead.
Oh, yeah.
Visually, it's awesome.
Yeah.
So
Would you-
I would recommend if I could, but I can't.
If I could watch it high on drugs, should
If you
I
could
do
sneak
it?
it in
So-
there.
I want to start something new
Allegedly.
tonight with Boycott Hollywood. Alright? And this might be crossing some lines.
Okay.
So, but I want your opinion.
Want to be triggered, motherfucker?
I think we should start a list
No.
of who will have the next allegations.
Oh.
There you
I
go.
like it.
What are we gonna call it?
Can we actually put money in
I
this
don't know.
pool?
Maybe.
Because I'd be down. Put like a celebrity pool, like it's like a celebrity death pool. But
We have
celebrity death pool.
that.
Yeah, we have a celebrity Deadpool. It's been slow this year.
We could do this.
I put Jimmy Superfly Snook on it. I got points for that
Not
shit.
super. Ric Flair almost made it.
I know. I fucking wish.
No, he got up at 2.5.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think it'd be fun. We should start this list. I don't know what should we call it?
Ooh, the
Hollywood fondlers.
Oh, the celebrity touch pool.
Yeah, celebrity touch pool. That's
The
it.
celebrity cesspool.
Touch pool.
Touch pool.
I like that one.
I
Yeah,
like that.
celebrity touch pool.
Touched by Hollywood.
Touched by an angel.
Touched by an angel.
Where did the angel touch you on
And
the
we
dog,
each get to
dear?
pick one.
He put
Show
his
them.
hand, he stuck his hand
Yeah,
on my butt.
I mean, what do you think? A maximum
grades?
of 2
No,
I'm an
fat
atheist
joke.
now.
or 1?
What
What do you
per
think?
episode?
One?
I was
One?
blocked
the god out of me.
Yep, I was. I got. Are you guys still doing the jokes? The offensive jokes at the end?
No.
Aw. I was blessed with a 9-inch penis. Now my priest is serving jail time.
I don't
Settle
get it.
down, Milo.
Oh, so for alleged people,
Yeah.
Just one.
Like, who do you think will have?
Well, Dustin Hoffman was accused today.
Yeah,
John
no,
Oliver.
he was accused a little while back.
Oh. But John Oliver basically interrogated him.
I say Seth Rogen.
Seth Rogen.
Whoa.
What about Ellen? From like,
fair enough.
Because I mean, she's lesbian, right?
Yeah.
She seems like she'd be very aggressive.
Yeah,
and might not take no well.
I bet she throws Portia around.
Probably does.
I'd like to watch that.
You guys can feel free to play too in the chat room. Feel free to play.
Vin Diesel.
Is he really a celebrity now? Well, I guess he's still making
fucking Fast and the Furious is one of the biggest fucking franchises in the world.
Yeah. Oh my god, but they're so horrible.
Fucking so horrible.
So horrible.
Piss Black.
They're like the
Once
Denver
you said
Broncos.
interaction, we lost a guy.
Who do you got, Doug? Who do you think's next?
I had a good one, but Drew Carey.
Good one. That one might be pretty accurate, actually.
Cleveland rocks, man.
Still refuses to play Denver.
Who?
Drew Carey.
Really?
Because he's such a Browns fan.
He's coming to the Budweiser event.
Yeah, not
with
Denver.
Price is right. Yeah.
That's tonight, actually.
Is it?
Yeah.
Aw.
Who's Frank Zappa?
He's dead.
Okay, never mind. I was gonna accuse him.
I bet some country star.
Right?
Country music star.
Blake Shelton.
Wheeler Walker Jr.
Maybe.
Toby Keith.
Yeah, Toby Keith.
Is Travis Tritt still alive?
I don't know.
Or did he have a stroke?
It can be both.
Yeah. Yeah, my brother.
Come on, guys. Let's get a good one.
Greg Louganis.
Oh, it's gonna be like someone like on TV or someone too, maybe not as big as a movie star, but like a TV star.
Chris Hansen.
Yeah, that'd be so
or a
funny.
news personality.
Chris Angel.
Like Matt Lauer got kicked off, so it's probably maybe like
Anthony Bourdain.
Is that who your guess is?
I'm just naming all the celebrities I know. I don't know
Well,
celebrities.
it's only one guess, though.
I only get one guess.
One choice.
does it finally come out about Tom Cruise?
No, he's too close to
Is that how you're
Scientology, buddy.
picking?
Yeah, that's my wild card. Yep, Tom Cruise.
I think that's a good one. I do.
He's too embedded in Scientology, though.
Yeah, did you watch that documentary on
I
HBO?
saw
They
that shit.
freaking zero in on him, dude. Or John Travolta.
Ooh, John Travolta.
He's already had some shit coming up.
That he's gay.
Like, oh my god, let me jerk you off, masseuse.
Did he ask to jerk off a masseuse?
Yeah, like the masseuse had to like call the cops on him because John Travolta kept trying to jack him off.
Jack him off.
Because John Travolta
Jacks off
has
dudes.
Saturday Night
Dude, you know he
Fever.
has his own airplane?
Yeah.
Like his
'cause he's
own
a
like
pilot, man.
707?
In his driveway.
Yeah,
Is
in
he
his
shaped-
driveway.
Is he shaped like a dick?
No, but he sits
In
on
all
it.
their
He
falls.
just-
Yeah, I was about to say, like, all the airplanes are shaped like dicks.
Yeah, my wild card is Tom Cruise.
I'm going with Ellen, for sure.
Ellen.
Ellen DeGeneres.
She seems like a very aggressive woman.
Ellen DeGeneres.
Did we miss anybody? Anybody in the audience got a guess? Is there anybody in the audience?
Seth Rogen.
No,
That
someone
was-
said
that
Seth
was me,
Rogen.
Yep.
Who did the Family Guy? Seth MacFarlane.
You already had one guess.
I know.
Todd McFarlane.
Yeah.
Bobby Bush.
Who?
Bobby Bush. Bush's brother.
Billy Bush.
I don't know people.
There's
You guys-
no Bobby.
You guys are like the only people I know. So.
There's
I call Spanky. Spanky's the next one. Only because it happened before the show.
Oh, that's insider trading. That
Yeah.
doesn't count. Dirty
Yeah.
fucking pool.
Are you calling me famous?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. That's why I let it happen. I want the job.
You guys know we were talking about, like, in Japan, like, the people are not having babies. Friggin' the birth rate in Japan is so low and the boom of senior citizens so huge, the adult diaper have outsold baby diapers for the last 6 years.
Yep.
That's awesome. That's hot.
Mock me. They're in the chat where we are talking about picking the next celebrity to be accused of sexual harassment or whatever. If you have a
Allegation.
guess.
allegations.
You have a guess at who the next celebrity will be allegedly accused of
What did he say?
touching things.
Inside my...
Is he touching things?
No, I'm gonna
Touching
jump over
me.
to chat.
Like how you spelled diesel there.
Geisel.
Geisel.
He doesn't
Dude,
get our respect.
maybe like Adam Driver right before like Last Jedi comes
That'd be
out.
amazing. Yeah, it's all Lena Dunham. Accusing him.
Dude, no, that chick. Ugh.
Did you ever watch Girls?
Girls, girls, go. I don't know.
Adam Driver was in Girls.
Oh.
He fucked Lena Dunham. He fucked her straight for a minute. And then she was like, it's not offensive enough to like guys.
I can't remember how to spell her name. Is that it?
I don't fucking know.
We know who.
Ellen DeGrassi
There we
is?
go.
What?
Degrassi.
So I was bringing back to Degrassi.
Alright, I'm putting it up on our website.
Cool.
Let's see, I'm gonna look. Oh, these are my Ellen DeGeneres.
The Gynerus.
On our list.
Defenders. Yeah.
Neil deGrasse Tyson. No!
Carl Sagan from Beyond the Grave.
Stephen Hawking.
Yeah, okay.
No,
that
well,
makes
watch the movie Theory of Everything, dude.
my
Like,
God.
dude, Stephen Hawking's a freaking hound dog.
sense. My bets. Suck my computer
So,
off.
like, he literally left his first wife for his caretaker,
Nice.
and then left his second wife for another caretaker.
Nice. They probably stopped giving him hand jobs. That's the only joy he gets in life.
Alright, our
Oh, yes.
celebrity
Oh,
touch
yes.
pool is going up
So like,
right now.
Actually, there is actually a lot of sexual harassment and sexism in academia.
oh, especially physics.
Well, in a lot of the disciplines.
Yeah.
Like, to be fair, the people that discovered DNA actually didn't discover DNA.
They
It was
stole it
actually
from a
one of
woman.
was one of their assistants who was female. I actually forget the name off the top of my
No, they
head.
actually broke into another scientist's lab.
Or something like that.
And so it is when they discovered the shape of the double helix.
People in the chat room, one last call for your celebrity who will get accused of sexual misconduct.
Sexual harassment, panda.
Right? Last call. Anyways, what's next?
Plugs and stuff, I don't know.
You get to pick, don't you?
Oh,
no,
boy,
no.
no.
Matt gets to pick.
I get to pick. I picked the one that happens in Florida. Whatever is the next one that happened in Florida.
It's not Florida this
It's not
week.
Florida. It's actually New Delhi.
No, there has to be a Florida one. Like something happened in Florida. In one of
Don't
these.
fucking tell us how to run a podcast.
There is something on here that happened in Florida.
Okay,
but
let's do that, I guess.
You want?
Let's see.
Which one was
If you're
it?
down.
That was the guy, the idiot of champions.
Let's do the Idiot of
Boom
Champions.
chakalaka.
Okay, so a 33-year-old gentleman has been arrested after drawing on a kid's homework a very crude stick figure mass shooting of a school at the top of this kid's homework.
So
Why?
who did this?
His dad? The kid's dad
It
did
might
this?
have been the kid's dad.
The kid's uncle. He thought it was funny.
That's what uncles do.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it's some intense shit. And the picture is pretty good. He
Let
could
me
have been
find
drawn
it.
for
I'm
cyanide.
there it is. Here it is.
School.
Pew,
Pat-
pew.
It says,
yeah.
it boring on there. Not even it's boring. And then pew, 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 pew as it depicts somebody shooting down stick figure children. This is the guy.
Oh yeah, he's a winner.
He's a great artist.
I
It's all
didn't
over
think
his
he'd be able to
face.
draw that good.
Dicks.
Yeah.
Dicks are on his face.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm trying to see if it says how he got it.
What, the tattoos?
No, the
Well,
it doesn't say how he's related. It's not clear.
Fuck,
He
man.
just drew it, found it.
Yeah, he
drew it
just
on the
found it
thing.
and drew it on the kid's homework.
broke in, drew it on the homework.
He's now
And then
being
left.
charged with making threats to the school.
Oh, God.
Okay, first of all, you're 33 years old and you have tattoos on your face. No, there's nothing wrong with that. Just saying, why are you near around a school that you can actually
Yeah,
get homework?
he's saying.
He should have been on the touch
Is
pool.
he like a, is he like...
He's a slow janitor.
Yeah, I bet he is. He's the Lo retardo.
This is just fucking stupid. Like, I don't get why you would do that. Because, well, I mean, look at this guy. He is the perfect definition of idiot of champions.
Not a winner.
Mm-hmm.
Not a winner chicken dinner.
This guy is special. I have put a link to the story in the description.
So you can see how
fucking
scary
idiot.
he looks.
Idiot.
Whoa. It's okay, Doug.
No. No, it's not.
I know.
You shut your face.
Thank you.
Alright, thank you.
Thank you.
That's some weird stuff.
So, yeah, it's very weird. So he deserves to be our idiot of champions. What is this guy's name?
Javier.
Is it?
I don't know.
Robert Paul Alexander Edwards.
Javier. Because I like the name Javier. Can I be named Javier?
No.
Oh.
Pools of blood. There are pools of blood. With them pew, pew,
No,
pew.
they're making snow angels.
There's one on fire.
And they're making brownies.
I think he signed it. It kind of looks like he might have signed it in the corner.
Yeah.
I wish we could show this to the audience because it's creepy.
I put it in the description.
Did you? The link to the image?
Mhm.
You guys should go check that out. It's
Stick blood. Yes, Blue Unicorn. Stick blood.
stick blood.
They were able to determine who drew it by DNA testing the stick blood.
Gross.
They DNA
In the
tested
stick sperm.
Yep. A lot of stick sperm.
Stick sperm sounds like
All
dick
day
sperm.
long.
Our second idiot of champions, I'm pretty sure has probably been on one of our lists before, is Martin Scarelli again. The feds are looking into seizing his assets, and one of the things they are after is his high-value Wu-Tang album. The one-of-a-kind Wu-Tang album that he paid like $2 million for, if I'm not mistaken.
That was like 10.
I don't think so. I think it was only 2.
Yeah, were they kind of pissed that he has it, but they can't do anything because they took the money?
Yes, but the thing is, there's been rumors that it might not even be Wu-Tang
It's
on the
the
album.
Blue Tang clan.
Gluten?
Doesn't it say in the contract it has to be heisted in a way by like Bill Murray?
Sure.
He paid for $2 million. Yeah,
That's gross.
he tried to sell it on eBay and was not successful.
I remember that.
I wonder why, because people don't spend $2 million on eBay. That's
What are
trashy.
the tweakers up to?
They're huddling together. It does look like they're having sex.
It's 39.5 degrees there.
Cuddling for
So,
warmth, making
It's a little
chili.
cold.
If my dick goes somewhere, my dick goes somewhere. It's
Colder
warm,
here.
it's fine.
Cooking their meth pipes with sterno
Stoino.
when they drink it.
The Stoino.
What?
So, what do you think? Should they take a shit?
They should, and then they should put that album online and ruin the value of it.
But it's not. It's potentially not even a Wu-Tang album.
But how
It's
do
a
you know
Wu-Tang
someone
album.
Listen to it.
It is a Wu-Tang album. With an
I think
album.
so.
Either
They-
way, as much scandal is around it, it's probably gone up in value at this
Right.
point. Somebody's going to want to say they have that, or
Somebody's gonna pay $3 million for
Right.
it.
Right. I don't know, man. That's ridiculous. Wu-Tang.
They ain't nothing to fuck with, man.
No.
For real.
Here, let me sneak past you real
Why?
quick, because I want to check something out.
Why?
Because it's important.
Are you coming over here?
Yeah,
Oh my God, you're coming by me again.
It's gonna
Stop.
get gay
I
with
hate it
you.
when you touch me there.
Getting
Reach
gay
out
with
and
kids?
touch
Entertain
me.
them for a minute.
Bam! I'm back, you guys. Is it my turn to pick a topic?
Yeah.
Use some spit.
Hmm.
Are you putting up to your camera?
Fuck, man. I don't even know. Let's talk about the Flat Earth Conference.
Oh yes.
Yeah. So, Kevin, do you know where did it take place? I heard,
It was in like North Carolina, like
I-
Charleston,
I think so.
somewhere like that. And I just love the headline. It was just around the world, or people from around the world come to Flat Earth Conference.
Yeah, right.
Okay, first of all, the Earth is round. It's called hydrostatic balance. Okay, so upward force pulled down by gravity, and no, we don't get pulled down. We get pulled to the center of the Earth. Anyway, the Earth is round. But no, these people believe that the Earth is flat, and they had a conference in, I think it was North Carolina, and they think of about 500 of them showed up. 500 or so people.
I'm pretty sure if you bomb one of these locations, no one would be the wiser.
Yeah, right.
Friggin' natural
No
selection.
one's gonna miss these people.
Okay.
Do you want to buy some fertilizer?
But yeah, no, the Earth is round. But I loved it the best that Elon Musk was trolling the Flat Earth Society on Twitter.
Yeah.
And he's like, hey, so you guys believe in a flat Earth, but why not a flat Mars? And they're like, oh, no. Oh, no. The Earth is totally, or Mars is totally round. We just believe that the Earth is flat. Like, what? So he was like trolling them with that, but
I can't believe they flew around the globe to fucking...
went around the world, from around
they
the
flew
world.
around and saw that the world was round. So they
Blue
could
Unicorn
argue.
says circles around. The Earth is spherical.
Technically, we are an oblate spheroid.
That is
What he
constantly
said.
changing due to gravitational pulls from the moon.
Well, it's because we rotate and we're technically squashed at the poles and bulged out at the equator.
Yeah. Well, if we're being truly technical, the gravitational pull from the sun is affecting us at a different rate that the gravitational pull of the moon is. So we're double.
Not double. Sun's really big, but it's way far away.
But it's so big.
Dude, you need to take my astronomy class. No. You need to take my astronomy class and we actually learn about the tides.
That requires me going back to school.
Yeah, we don't go.
You know, education.
I already went to college once.
See, I teach the truth.
No, you
All I
don't.
care about is money.
Truth.
There's no
Do you
money in
teach
this
the kids
stars.
that the Denver Broncos aren't shit? 'Cause that ain't the truth.
They aren't this shit. They suck.
No, not the shit. Just shit.
They are shit. This shit.
Go back to that sexy booster.
Anyway,
Yeah, let's go.
But no, if you want to get super nerdy, technically Mount Everest is not the tallest place on Earth. It's technically in Ecuador. If you go from the center of the Earth.
That is
But we
true.
don't measure that. We measure from sea level, hence why Everest is taller. Is considered the tallest mountain.
Did you know every corpse on Mount Everest was a motivated person?
At one time.
At one time, they were very motivated.
Did you read that on a Snapple?
I read it on a meme. Even better.
Is that like a new age Snapple? Because hipsters don't like artificial sugar?
Dude, they actually use the corpses on Everest as markers to see how far you are from the summit.
Oh, yeah, because you can't really, fuck.
What?
Yeah.
Seriously?
Mm-hmm.
That's real cool.
I mean, can you even still see them?
Oh, yeah. You can totally see
They're
the
just
body
frozen.
still. They decompose a lot slower because of there's
lack
not
of oxygen.
lack of oxygen and atmosphere.
They're just chill.
Dude, you're on the summit of Mount Everest and look down. You're above 70% of the Earth's atmosphere.
So they're elevation markers.
Yeah.
This is John. He's at 13,000.
Dude, look up the story of well, if you guys seen the movie, I hate bringing it up, but movies again, but there's a movie that came out a couple of years ago called Everest. And it was based on
way!
the 1996.
What a clever name.
1996 event that occurred that killed like 12 people.
What?
At the time, it was the deadliest event on Mount Everest. That now belongs to what happened with the Nepal earthquake in 2015. There was like 25 people that were killed at base camp.
Really? Shit.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that guy from the Flat Earth?
Yeah, Flat Earth Society.
Is he that one guy who does, the therapeutic staring?
Probably.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know who you're
Is
talking
this what
about.
they see
He
on
doesn't
the
say
street?
anything, he just stares
He just
at
looks
you.
at you and Estavo.
Yeah.
Is that his name?
Sounds sexy.
I think it's something like that.
Yeah,
There's-
some...
My apologies, streamers. I had to take
Whoa,
my ankle
bro.
bracelet off.
Skeleton!
I twisted
Dude,
my ankle on
You're
Sunday.
like exciting my foot fetish.
Foot
Oh
fetish here.
shit.
Oh shit.
Oh
I
shit.
better get my shoe back on.
My wires are
You're
crossed.
arousing the audience.
Arousing the audience. No, the Earth is round.
Oh, I thought
And
it
it's
was
really
candy.
easy. I mean, fuck.
The one in
The
my
ancient
pants
Greeks
is the answer,
fucking
Blue Unicorn.
2,000 years ago figured out that the Earth was round. And they got within 5% of what our GPS satellites measure.
Which is funny.
Pretty good for fucking
Columbus,
dudes using a fucking stick, a shadow, and a well.
Which is funny.
And walked from Alexandria to Cairo.
what's really funny is Columbus couldn't do that fucking mathematics, and he was off by like 3/5 of a mile for every mile. And he thought the Earth was a pear shape.
Was a parachute?
Pear shape.
A pair of
He also
shoes?
raped a lot of people.
He thought the Earth was a gorilla.
No, but I like the guy.
Fuck you!
You're the guy.
you.
Speaking of the flat Earth guys, there was the guy that was going to shoot himself off in the homemade rocket,
Nice.
but the FAA grounded him.
Oh, we should have let it happen. That would have been amazing. I would have sold tickets. I could have made $1 million.
Literally, okay. Literally, if you've ever been on a commercial flight, okay, on an airplane, on a commercial jet that flies at 30,000 feet elevation, you can tell that the Earth is round. Okay, that's just like it's kind of difficult to tell here at the surface, but literally all you have to do is literally get on a flight to Vegas.
I was
Literally, and you can tell that the Earth is round.
So there's one flat earther who went in a plane to prove that the Earth is flat by bringing a level with them.
So stupid.
And it's just like if we're level on a sphere, we're gonna keep on going off. It's like you don't understand how gravity works, obviously. Or inertia or momentum.
No, I remember as a kid we were supposed to have they were predicting in the future we'd have civilization or new cities on the moon and shit by now. But no, we have to fucking debate that the Earth is fucking round or flat.
You see that one video of this guy's so the Hurricane Katrina is a good example of why the Earth is flat, because you see this orange and he dumps a bunch of water on it, it flows right off of it. And obviously he doesn't understand scale change and the dimples on the orange collect the water and.
Well, he doesn't also understand gravity.
Yeah, that too.
Okay, gravity does not push down, okay, or pull down, okay? It pulls to the center of the Earth. Anything that has fucking mass is attracted to any other mass in the universe through a force called gravity. Isn't fucking Newton, guys?
Isn't the equation something like mass 1, mass 2 divided by the distance between square times?
Inverse square law.
Okay, I was close because I actually had a realistic argument with someone about this.
A realistic argument?
Well, they called me a nerd and shoved dirt in my face, but I still won the argument.
Yeah, I was about to say, you guys are fucking nerds.
Last time I checked, my master's degree outweighs your fucking Google search.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's true. He pulled the credential card, motherfucker.
Ask Jeeves.
Ryan Hill asks,
Alta
don't the
Vista.
flat Earth people think that it's on a flat, round surface? Anybody got an answer for that?
So they believe...
Like a tortoiseshell.
So they believe the Earth is flat and it's a circle.
Like your penis.
So the very edge of the circle is the edge of the flat Earth where Antarctica is, and it's supposed to be a 200-foot wall of ice. Okay, so my first thing is okay, how about walk to the edge of the flat Earth and take a picture of the fucking ice wall for us? Yet, have we seen that picture yet from the flat earthers?
Well,
no.
Let's be honest. The Japanese are really stingy on the photo technology. That's why we have to go to Kia.
It just amazes me. So, it's just a complete lack of understanding of fundamental science.
They did this study, and they were talking about when people are confronted with a new idea, why do they react so violently? And they found that when you challenge someone's idea, there's a portion of the brain that reacts the same way that pain
The backfire effect.
Yeah. So it becomes very hard when you have people so stubborn that they're able to go to such an antiquated theory. That makes no sense. And the fact that it makes no sense means that you can't use reason to fucking talk to them.
Fucking science and logic and shit.
Because they're not talking science.
The chat room's exploding right now.
Heads explode.
Mr. Master.
Not a sphere. Oblate spheroid. Oblate spheroid. The Earth is an oblate spheroid.
Technically, it's all...
Or Columbus.
Columbus can suck my black dick.
Here.
What, the one that you have in your trunk?
Yes. It's been shrunken. Still bigger than mine.
Now, to be fair, since I'm trying to be objective and stuff and try to look at the flat earther side, there's only ever been 24 people that have ever actually seen the full roundness of the Earth as a ball in space. And those were the Apollo astronauts that went to the moon. So, and of course NASA faked the pictures.
Isn't there...
Of course.
Just a question, and I don't know much, but like a sniper, when they shoot from whatever, 5 miles away, don't they have to, like, adjust the curvature of the Earth?
So you have to adjust for the curvature of the Earth and the Coriolis effect.
Oh, there you see.
And the Coriolis effect only occurs if you're on a round object.
Right.
And it's rotating.
Don't do it.
Well, you would argue like a mile away is not that big, because isn't it like to stay in orbit you have to go like something stupid fast, like 5,000 miles a minute?
17,500 miles per hour is required is orbital velocity.
Okay.
So, but to be fair, that's 250 miles above the Earth.
That is true.
If you're close to the ground, you have to go a lot faster because you're basically traveling faster in the horizontal direction than the vertical direction or downward direction.
So yeah, I understand that.
Newton discovered that. He thought, if I fire a cannonball fast enough in the horizontal direction, it will travel faster horizontally than downward and basically orbit the Earth.
Have you seen some of the new railguns they're coming out with? They can actually match the curvature of the Earth, so you can fire something in like Texas and hit something in China.
Oh yeah, we've had that technology for a while.
so basically, there's no fucking way that the Earth.
There's no way. There's no fucking way.
You know, I have to laugh a little. Why is this coming up now? This was the argument that happened, like 3,000 years ago.
Because it's a lack of. Like I said, it's literally a lack of understanding of fundamental science.
It's also the preponderance of social networking, because normally you'd have like 1 in 10,000 people are the one crazy guy who believes in the flat Earth.
What do you guys
And his
say?
friends will be like, "You dumbass, stop believing that."
I think the Earth is a square, man.
Yeah, I think it's a triangle.
Kind of hard to keep a square though.
No, man, the world is
like
a
I said,
vampire.
it's a complete lack of understanding of fundamental science.
It's a 20-sided die.
Yeah.
Dodecahedron?
Like, is that what that's called?
Damn straight, dude.
Yes.
I roll not 20s all day in my life.
Nice. Well, then
Just be
that's
slaying shit.
exactly what I think.
Literally, I spend half the
Did you just
semester
get,
trying
like,
to
super
debunk misconceptions and
Dungeons &
pseudoscience
Damn
and
right I
conspiracy
did.
theories in my classes.
I'll throw down some D&D on you.
Oh, really?
Down and
Dude, one of my
dirty.
former students is actually
I played
pretty
for a
good
good
at
decade.
D&D. He showed me his collection of dice and stuff. Pretty impressive.
Matt, put your erection away.
Blue Unicorn says an ancient Egyptian mathematician calculated the
Yeah, the
circumference of the Earth thousands of years ago.
About 3,000 years ago. Within 5% of what our GPS satellites can measure. Not bad for a stick in the ground, measuring its shadow, measuring how far you can look down a well, and paying a dude to count his steps from Alexandria to Cairo.
I bet you he fudged the numbers. That's why this is 5% off. He like stumbled a half step. He's like, that's a step.
But no, but it goes even deeper than that too, guys. Just with like flat Earth, you get into the whole like anti-vaccination movement, climate change denial,
The whole what pissed me off
creationism and intelligent design.
See, what really pissed me off is that whole misinformation campaign with like the anti-vaxxers are like, I don't want my kid to be autistic. Well, like, even if vaccines could cause autism, which they don't, you'd rather your kid die than have autism. That's fucked up.
Do they have autism because the Earth is flat?
Maybe.
Well, did you hear about there was a story out there that like this dude freaking had cancer, and instead of taking like chemotherapy and radiation, he started eating apricot pits because of the small amount of cyanide that's in apricot pits. I guess they have more than apple cores or apple seeds, and he literally in a low enough dosage that like his blood oxygen level was like, dude, you should be dead. Like after this, and like he had to go to the hospital, and like if your like blood oxygen level is like below like 92%, you're virtually dead or whatever. And this guy's blood oxygen level was like 91%. Because literally cyanide masks itself as oxygen, and your blood cells think it's oxygen and they pick it up. Just insanity.
Did he cure his cancer?
That is what?
But yeah, no, it's one of the nature remedy things.
custom-made dabber out of pot stock. That says, oh, you can't really see it, but it says, not governed by reason.
Oh, cool. Nice.
And then it says, seeds and stems, hashtag seeds and stems on the other side.
What's funny with a lot of those natural remedies is like, I feel great. It's like, well, you're eating healthy food, that's why you feel great. And you're not going through chemotherapy, and that's why you're feeling great, but the chemotherapy is going to kill the cancer, and it's going to make you feel like shit.
All kinds of autism. You'd be a spectrum kid.
Spectrum kid?
Yeah, you'd be a spectrum kid, Ryan.
No, but like there's been over, I think now the current count is like over 50,000 studies showing that there's no link between autism and vaccinations.
Yeah. Well, see,
but literally what started this whole anti-vax thing was one that was proven false.
I'm curious, all of this is great information, but we started on talking about how the Earth is flat. Mm-hmm. How did we get over to this?
Because we're talking about
it's just the lack of understanding of fundamental science.
Okay,
that's where I was getting at.
Well, you understand in academia, you can publish a study, and it can get a lot of review and a lot of recognition, but it doesn't mean that it's been vetted, doesn't mean that it's been retested, and it's usually
That's why I say my master's degree outweighs your Google search.
I would have to say that the Earth being flat has been vetted. And
by a couple thousand years, you know. Yeah. And also, we're not the center of the universe either. Right. That's been proven for about 15, about 15.
If anything, we're on a sidearm.
Well, no. For about 500 years, we've been proven that we're not the center of the universe.
Well, shit, even in the galaxy, we're on a far arm. Not even close to the center.
All right, I think we have time for one more topic before we close it out for the night.
Snooky, what? Smush, smush.
The fucking chat room's been going off with all sorts of crazy talk in there. I wasn't even able to keep up.
Yeah, chocolate makes you lose weight. I read a study. I like what Neil deGrasse Tyson says. Literally in science, you can find a study out there to justify your position.
Oh, yeah.
Because there's so many out there.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
But that doesn't mean it's scientific consensus.
Right. So, I think my topic is going to be not all heroes wear capes.
Yay!
In which we have 2 different heroes this week. Two. That's 2. Our first hero is from Australia, I believe. Now, he was fired recently. Poor guy. He'd been working for this company for a long time. But he was fired after it was found that he used a potato chip bag to hide the PDA that they would assign the work members. So they couldn't track him. And then he would go and golf instead of working.
So you just hide it in a chip bag?
He'd hide it in a chip bag.
Good old Faraday cage.
It's beautiful.
It's amazing. He was working there for years, and he did this for years. He worked for the company for nearly 20 years. They don't know how long he had been doing it, but he was reportedly golfing during work for at least 21 days during the month of April.
Every day. Pretty much every day.
Pretty much every day. And this guy's in Australia, but he is one of our heroes because that's fucking genius.
He could have gone away with it if he didn't push it.
If it hadn't been for those meddling kids, somebody went to go eat a chip and saw it there.
This chip is a little crunchy, and it's full of silicone.
You gotta give him some kudos on that.
Yeah, oh yeah, that's genius.
Yeah,
he learned it from the movie Enemy of the State. That's probably true. Autistic astronauts of the spectrum under the flat Earth dome.
All right,
I like
I'm
it.
just leaving the chat up.
I like
How
it.
How can flat Earth have a dome that implies round?
I think that's the point.
This isn't the flat land. We can have 3D objects on a flat object.
So our other hero is a gentleman who went to a Waffle House. He was hungry.
Yes, I heard this story.
He was hungry as fuck. And noticed that the cook and whoever else was there had been sleeping. So he decided to go to the back and make himself a meal. What did he make himself? I'm trying to remember. It was something that sounded delicious. I'm hungry. He made his own double Texas bacon cheesesteak melt.
Nice.
Around 2 a.m. Last Thursday in West Columbia, South Carolina. He even took a picture of himself and posted it up. He then later went back and paid the bill. This guy's a badass. I love it.
Making his own sandwich.
Yeah.
Why is the guy sleeping?
I don't know, because it's Waffle House?
Because he finally crashed on all the meth he was smoking?
Yeah, you think. How do you not know someone's there cooking food?
Crashing off of meth.
Yeah.
Waffle Houses are supposed to be open 24/7, no matter what.
They are.
That's sexy.
Oop. So what do you guys think of that?
That's pretty awesome. I hope though that the cook and the waitress did get fired because they did not do their job.
I don't even know if there was a waitress or if it was just somebody who was doing both.
Who sucked at
He even scraped the grill when he was done, though.
gentleman.
Where was he sleeping?
I don't know. He said he took pictures of the sleeping worker and of him frying the bacon and putting the sandwich together.
Did he pay for it?
Yep.
He did pay for it.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
I wouldn't have. Be like, I made my own food.
I would have replaced the cottage cheese.
Waffle House said in a statement that it was impressed with Bowen's cooking skills, but customers should never go behind the counter for safety reasons.
Maybe you should have a cook for safety reasons.
Yeah, no shit.
Basically, they looked really bad in this situation for having a sleeping worker, so they couldn't really do much.
They couldn't do shit.
I feel kind of bad that the Waffle House in Loveland closed a couple years ago.
I think this story is awesome.
But it is awesome that he got to make his own
Yes.
food.
Oh yeah,
I think it's totally awesome.
I agree. I think it's beautiful. What the fuck are you
Good for
doing?
him.
Play that funky music,
you
white
doing?
boy.
Trying to fly away.
I don't like that. That's sketchy. I don't trust you. Hey, fuck off. Hey, you fuck
Fucking
off.
Double Texas melt from Waffle House.
What would you
Pretty
do?
Good right now.
And shit on the grill and then
Just turn on,
sounds about
turn
right.
on the
Sounds
high.
about
down,
right.
yeah, and just smush it down.
That
Put some
definitely
butter.
sounds about right. That definitely.
Tweaker cam.
Yeah, let's
Still
watch the
watching the
tweaker
tweaker
cam
cam.
one more time.
We're still watching it.
We're
man.
watching it. We got
It's
it up
on the
live
stream.
on the screen here.
Yeah, they're just fucking each other.
It looked like there's a little bit of a party going on a little bit a
Getting
while ago.
high on
Cars had to
crank.
get out of the way. They were dancing. There was a dog.
They have no idea we're watching
Go
them.
hang out.
That's why they're not jacking off.
We should get a drone and start dropping shit on them.
I feel bad for them guys.
Yeah.
Feel bad for no one. It's an
Can't do
American
their
spirit.
tweak in peace. Come on.
But yet corporations need another tax cut.
The Waffle House is where the Reapers met on Dead Like Me.
It's true. Das Waffle.
Dude, I literally hear in the South that they literally have Waffle Houses like on every corner of like the interstates.
Oh
and
yeah,
stuff.
they're on almost
And like
every.
if you go to like the wrong Waffle House, it's like the wrong. It's like you're going to like the wrong gang territory. You're like, fuck.
I just want some.
I believe it.
I just want some bacon.
I just want a Texas milk.
We only do Southern Carolina here. I've never been to a Waffle House.
You haven't?
I have
like
not.
3 o'clock in the morning, you get those hash browns.
Yeah, I
spanked,
I
cranked,
prefer
yanked.
not to have diarrhea right in the morning.
Oh
Makes the
yeah,
day go by so much better though.
Right? Yeah, you start your day out
yeah.
right.
Waffle House is awesome if you're out late at night because literally they're like the only thing open that's around.
Right? Like half these tweakers on the live cam are heading to Waffle House in the next hour.
That's fair. I just don't like waking up in a panic running to the restroom.
You do that anyway.
You wanna before we do head out, do you wanna give a little shout out to a little somebody?
Oh yeah, Matt Heck actually painted my gun case for me.
Should hold it up to the camera. Close the tweaker cam for a minute, sir,
Right.
please.
Where's the delete button?
Delete, deletion,
Delete.
delete.
I can't delete it. Here, I'm just gonna.
Just unclick it. Uncheck it.
Yes.
You see that thing?
Oh my god, the
Wonderful.
green is picked
It's
up
going
the
on the green
awesome.
screen, yeah.
That's pretty cool. So like, let's check out the other side. This side is green too. But yeah, Matt Heck painted this for me.
That's your glass case, right?
That actually looks really cool. with the
Since
green
you blow
screen.
glass and dudes, I mean glass.
Fuck you.
No, that turned out fucking
fucking
sick.
That's pretty sick.
And the green screen, I want the green screen in real life. If I can do that in real life, oh my god.
Yeah, Yeah, he did an amazing job.
He's in the chat room right now.
Is he?
Yeah.
Hey, awesome art. Gotta tell you, it's beautiful.
It turned out fucking
That's
awesome.
That's the first cool thing Matt's ever had.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
Not you, Matt Heck. Matt
no,
Chesler.
Matt Chesler. Yeah,
That's the
nice
first.
Oh, shut up! I own nice things. Like, okay, shut up.
No, man,
Like
that shit's awesome.
the chains that you chain the hookers up with.
Shut up, dude! Like,
I know
what
you drop like $150 per chain, and like.
Fuck off.
He doesn't go cheap.
There might be cops on the line,
Harbor Freight
okay?
chains at one point.
Drip, drip, drip.
And they got away real quick.
Yeah, they break
got
within like the
away
first
real
3
quick.
tugs.
Yeah.
Don't buy the padlocks either.
Yeah, don't buy
Harbor Freight.
Harbor Freight. It'll kill you.
It will. Or it will get you
Or it won't
incarcerated.
kill the hooker. It's kind of weird. It's either gonna kill you, or be like totally immune, like harmless to the
Yes,
hooker.
the chains with which you chain hookers is what he said.
Yeah.
Hooker chains. That'd be a good band. Hooker chains.
Hookers and chains instead of Alice in Chains.
Down in a hole.
Your mom's
It puts
hooker
the
hole.
lotion in the basket.
We got our #1 hit, guys.
The hooker hole? Down in the hooker hole?
Yeah.
Hooker chains.
I'm surprised Steel
Down in
Panther
the
hasn't
whore.
come out with that song.
What?
Down in the hooker hole.
You don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, Steel Panthers actually.
They did a
don't do
what,
that
Chinese
shit.
hooker?
It's
Asian
called
hooker.
the
Asian
Shocker.
Asian hooker.
Oh, girl, Steel Panther.
So yeah, thank you guys for joining us. Thank
blast.
Thank
Kevin
you.
Weather, the Weather Pollock, and Glass MD up in this bees.
Matt doesn't like our Facebook Chesler.
Yeah, doesn't like our Facebook Chesler.
See, I liked you, and now you're still
I know.
busting my balls. I'm gonna unlike you now.
That's fine. We'll bust your balls even more.
I thank you.
Yeah, I think
Kind of.
Thank you.
I thank you.
Thank you
Camera.
for being a friend.
I thank all of you for watching. And remember, next week we won't be here. Yep. I will be playing a show in Denver at the Black Box. Come and join us, Toys for Tots. I will post up information on our Facebook, where you can find us. Facebook.com/NotGovernedByReason. You can go to NotGovernedByReason.com. And we have some stuff. I actually just put our celebrity thing up there. What else? You can find us on Google Play,
Stitcher.
iTunes, Stitcher Radio, Podcast Republic, Player FM, YouTube, Twitter. You can tweet with us at NGBR Podcast. Tweet dirty to us. You can always get us here on YouTube's. Did I say that already? You can go to Instagrams. Instagram.
Oh, I'm still winning the painting award.
What?
Yeah.
The painting award.
No, there's no award. We were just
Because I won.
Because you have like fucking 4 times the followers we do on Instagram.
Yeah, dude.
So you just whore out
don't have
hashtag.
half the fucking...
Hashtag Oprah's Book Club, even though I've never read an Oprah's Book Club book
No,
in my life.
that's an inside joke because a lot of the heady kids were posting heady glass on that page, and it became the heady glass page.
You're lying, dude.
Yeah,
I ain't fucking
I'm
with you,
pretty
dude.
sure
You shouldn't
that's
be
fake
lying.
news. Pixar didn't happen, dog.
You, sir, are fake news.
Yeah. Good
I
job.
Yeah, you're kind of fake news, bro.
You're real fake news.
Do you guys have anything to say to defend yourselves?
Yeah.
You're not fake news. You're beautiful.
I didn't do it. In the Motor Woods of Shaggy, it was not me.
It wasn't me.
It was not me.
On the counter.
Banging my sister. What?
Yeah.
It was a midget.
I think these are getting weird. It's
Yeah, things are
time to
getting
close the show.
We've
Good night,
had
everybody.
23
Kevin, do
20
you want to tell people to stay woken?
We've
Stay
had
woke.
25 likes on it.
Stay
I
woke.
have 44, I think.
Because you're a cunt.
Hashtag
winning.
you rock, Matt. Thank
Stay
you.
woke.
Thank you, Matt. Thank everybody for joining us. And yeah, come down to Denver next Tuesday. Free show.
Yeah.
The Black Box. Toys for Tots Drive.
It's going to be sexy.
Yeah.
Hips and
Hips and
lips.
nips, yeah.
I'll be doing a little bit of this, a little bit of that.
A lot of it.
Little bit of this, little bit of that.
A lot of bit of this.
Yeah. Either way, I love you guys. I'll be streaming it, I think. And see you next Tuesday.
Great.
Bye!
Bye.